I greet you with peace and I greet you with love. Share this video. This is a breaking news. This small joker boy has been arrested. So please help us share this video. I wanted to post the number there before and my hand mistakenly ended the video. But we have brought it back again now. Let me ping it there, a number you can call. This small joker boy has been arrested. And this is also a message to all the so-called Biafra in Edo. This is a message for you all. A message and a warning. Anyhow you want to take it, you can take it like that. This small boy, he came out and was saying nonsense. Arrant nonsense. And you have so many people who are enemies of the land cheering him up, clapping for him. The boy can't say na in the rain. Small boy. This one say you are a hater. What did they do for hater page? Now the supporter. No problem. Comment whatever you like. This boy came out and was making man pa. He might con the lights anyhow. He might con the sweet time. Like say na him talk pass. Na him no pass. Who be the boy so? One junkie. We be political legbuke. Who all he do for a living is to clap hand for politicians during election. So because he was kind of displeased about what happened during the artifact campaign and everything, he took it now like something he would take upon himself to start saying nonsense in Edo land. We are not going to be tolerating this nonsense anymore. Enough is enough now. Now we want to start to the girl now time. Like full-time job. Because what has given you people this long rope up to now is just that whenever you talk nonsense, everybody ignores you. So, from your nonsense, you will now also breed other people to talk nonsense like you. So now play, the thing can't increase. It's not done like that. So the time has come now where they take us serious. This same small boy na muwe me kavwe ona walatia ona tie boni ye doya kenu na fi gbegi egwa eva no na fi gbegi ye doya no ragbon keke no reyin. So many people were very angry. So many people. Some of them said, I received so many calls now. Epa, mo go carry him. The squad where we first sent go that year house. 2 times they not see him. Meanwhile, because the people are not from that his community, and he have spies and ISIS around his in our local champion, and they reign for their community. Imagine that kind of dirty, but that's not their problem. In our local champion for there. So whenever people are coming, you get alerts. He will run into the bush. After the people have left, He will come back, he go come back again. Man, they speak the one everybody go, yeah. He go come back again. Come back, sit down, they do video. I done my ass, now yeah, they sleep. I lie down for a year. When I come, I know they run. As soon as the video end, he go still run enter bush. 2 times. Now different squad reach that idiot house. He dey always run. Enter bush. Omegule agbenye. Omegule agbenye. But when we can't see the way the setup can be, we were forced to tell the people when they find out say, I beg, Mona not go Joker Boy house again. Because it now became like a trap. Wait till be the trap. We can't find out say, they want use Joker Boy head, that Mumu boy. I'm not going to call her in name, say me not be like they give her, because you know it's not relevant. Just because the thing happen, I make one talk. Normally, those people not relevant what they would talk about. That Mumu boy, man, they use the word. If I say Mumu boy, man, I know say na here they talk about. That small Mumu Joker boy, we can't find out, say, he was used as a trap. And what trap was he used for? They wanted a scenario whereby a squad really find a rich house, they touch and can never get what they said. They touch and small before you only go, you die. So the rumor can spread around the world. Hey, Oba Eware, Oba Binio is saying assassin can't kill somebody. Not be say anything go happen. We all know how they be. But to not give chance to enemy for those type of narrative, we can't tell everybody say make they pause. So many people control. Epa we dey ekpoma. Mo enter. Anyhow you want be, mo go remove one, too small. If you want to spoil your community, me everywhere spoil, mo you know where. No say no, I bear mona calm down. I really be ya tolo ma ya tolo Cause say una point out there, some of those area boys there, one can see they do yanga. Before you know, different random people come they collect for waiting they don't even know one, no two for. Before you know everywhere come spoil. It go come be like say, now war we did. It go come be like say that sacrifice where they want use in your head, take sacrifice now. It go come be like say it work. Now we say no. We must use wisdom for this. So the wisdom we will use now, we will report on to ancestors, and then we go report on to Nigeria. Because we in Nigeria. Now in the phone, in this, or in that one, all those mumu talk, although we know he was just speaking for himself. A son and a doe will be family. He might just be the bad head. We be one con the cause yama misunderstand the way no even called for. Now he just with the bad head. So because he in a bad head now, some important Edo people can't take the issues. Okay, you know what? Let's do this thing in a different way. Because not be power till they do everything. Because waiting ready for with the small cut to size where you had for a backyard. Now those kind of people come, they'll come be like say na dragging thing. Imagine dirty village boy. Now he comes to the phone, he want create scenario for wise people who carry ancient wisdom. But it don't work because the gods are wiser. The ancestors are smarter. So we don't let them work for them. Now we leave them. He could inform Adem Has, Adem Assad. When I can't carry me, Adem Has. Meanwhile, as that video end, they go back to a farm. Cashew farm, now he go to sit down. Cashew farm. He has the empty. But he was projecting that propaganda on Facebook. Some will come and say, this boy really dey house now. Now lie. Allah, that one don't get mind to take sit down for your outside. So what happened last night? After all said and done, our beloved brother Curtis Ugbo, he still joined the police squad. We go Boston last night. About 1 a.m. Berlin time last night. As the boss Joker Boy house, because we dey up to date 24/7, they collect details. We love details, so we dey follow up. As the boss Joker Boy house, two of the boys where they smoke igbo for backyard, those are your fair base sleep. Joker Boy just jump window. See, imagine person where they fall Jackie Chan, Jack Pando, in a strongman, in a this one, in a that one. He just jump window. With the nyash, never wear anything. As he jump window, he run, jump their fence with their back, he run enter bush. That man follow him. Since you say you sabi run for bush, because it to say they don't follow enter bush. This morning, if I come they make math again, now he go come talk another lie. Take paint that image we never get. Imagine this is an ex-convict. Oshomole arrested him because of his criminal activities. Now Baseki and their campaign people, Togberians, go bail him. This is somebody who don't know already say, they always constitute nuisance. It's a political talk. Now only elections are be due. Yes, they found one local musician there where nobody know apart from the community. But that will not be a profession. He made professional political legbuke. If you don't know what is legbuke be like a laborer. A laborer. That's what it just is. So he like to anybody who want contest, he go they shoot gun for them. He go they clap, follow them. Now all those things inside. Now you know. You not even go school self. You not even go academic. You not even know anything. You not even know anything. Then go the fund champion. Then go the fund in this one, in that one. And I wait till the verse people be that say Joker Boy. Epa, we know Joker Boy, we know his story. Now just normal small tout where be say me go run around now violo igbo loco. I maybe you know how many people we beg. You know how many people we beg. How we take calm people down. Because waiting many of you not know be say those people where they throw mats. They give our, not even our royals, they give Edo people worldwide. Man, just talking like that. They're not there, Dolando. They're not there, Nigeria. Like the second was, well, that woman will never wash her nyash finish where they for Spain, where God for Spain. Those one are Spain, they. You say be princess. Go do princess for your land. Now, me you talk that kind of nonsense. And they will tell you, say, princess now slaves, because we they deal with queen and goddesses. But those one not even rich more your through all this one for trash. So what I'm trying to say is that those people, they're not there home. Check all of them now. See the one where be Ipob historian where they Monkey Boy. That one they Germany here. He used Edo people take it Aduro. See the one use and take do sacrifice. Now he wrong. Jama not even believe the story because Jama don't feel trade with ancient Benin Kingdom. They don't see anything like sacrifice. So because of that one, Jama not accept the Aduro. See the second mumu way there for no way inside, where still be Ipob. If you check all the enemies of our traditional institution, okay, because of people who don't understand their pidgin. When you check all the meaning, all the enemies of Great Benin traditional institutions, they are always having connection with Ipob Biafra. Because Biafra not just, the Ipob movement not just become like a hate breeder. They breed people to they hate people. Who stop you to agitate? Who stop you to fight for whatever you believe? Then why must you not come to insult people? Because they not support you. Now so they take they win souls. Now so they think they make people come they like your movements. We be do Biafra. We be do Biafra. So tell you, see no man Ipob boy we don't know anything. Now they say inge da inge de inge. You don't even know what it be go do. Me go do. You don't even know what it be. You don't even know the meanings of these words. But because you hear people like Monkey Face, Uwamumu, and all those rest, they talk calm. You just can't take calm as you don't know his story. Imagine. Joker boy run enter bush like rats. Men follow and enter the bush. They chase and he use his head. They break all the gari stick, everything where they bush they go. Now he can't force some at all. Bodo. Now they catch him like rats where he be drink ground. He naked. A girl was in at night, Because waiting will be out there and Amuna do a live streaming. So that same mat where it talk, make the whole world still see where it end up. A girl looks in at night, it happen. Some videos where they be record based on light not there, clear, so no need to come they upload them, not be like when they give that tat level. So that make us just come take on like that. And so they tie them up like crocodile, throw her inside motor, come search her in full house. Come sit down, drink for in front of house. So that those people when they believe on say they're dead, make they hear what they happen. They not just go carry Joker boy, they carry and finish, make come day. They observe. Where the boys now, where you put mind on. Where the people now, where you take the form, they do this, you do that. Because no right person with the right senses go ever, not even their family elders, go ever support that kind of nonsense. It was just too much. They know they talk like that. Even if a person you carry your picking, cut the throat back. If you want to talk, you still get the way they tell the talk and talk less, person will not do you anything. So anybody will craze your passive brain small. The next thing now, enough is enough. And we don't want to be taking these things into our hands. Normally, get the way we're supposed to do one. To do one, do two, do three. The rest of now go hide. We know how to do all those kind of things if we call for. But because of the civilization world where we dey now, plus, may we not come the help now, narrative they sell, we come the chill. I got film where there's nowhere they see only logo now. Any aim no logo. But we have to follow the laws of the land. Where we come there now as Obodo Nigeria. Now make we come to take things je. Now be say people no deal. Me even happy say na police squad. Now I can't even go later remove Joker boy now. Because the people will be the one best enter from Ekbo man. Esa Bini, this one not be say Esa Bini. No, both Esa and Bini na the verse for that Momo boy because he not represent Esa, he not represent Edo, he not represent anybody. And everybody verse for him. The people will be one go remove one. I get me coin. Aga iniya walao, whatever. They were not saying, okay, why we not work idiot? Because we know you want the year see that boy your day. Like that. Like say nothing they happen. Men want you and say something they happen. As far you there do, something your day happens. It go your happen. And it go happen finish that time and nothing go come happen. After the something don't fair happen. They will calm everything down. Because all language no need to be expressed through violence. Even if, what people never understand be this, even if Nigeria government tell Biafra or Ipob say Mona can't do referendum, you see that also. Nothing like referendum go happen there. This and I just facts wey all of una need to your download for head. Nothing like referendum for Edo. Who want vote for Biafra? You go enter bus. You go Eastern States or any other place where you know say that they do all those nonsense. You go vote for that side. Then as they vote, they join that side. You go come back, come carry a bag and a family relocates. Now so you'll be. This is not because of hate. No, nothing like hate here. Although if you don't understand, you will think Ogundobe is hating. Of course not. This is because identity needs to be preserved. If Nnamdi Kanu and his IPOB team has ever invited Edo people and said, please come, let's build something or let's fight for something. Now different thing. Now be say you just sit down for your house, they lie. Say, you be Biafra, you be Biafra, you be... And you can't expect, we can't really say, not be lie, we are Biafra. No. Go and read history. Go and read history. Benin Kingdom has been existing long before Portuguese even came to name that bite of Biafra. You see a lot of IPOB now don't know history. You say Biafra na Igbo name. That not concern me. No, I'm not too interested in those talk. All I'm trying to share is that Joker Boy has been dealt with, but this is the phase 1. Why do I call this phase 1? We know also, say so many people they Joker Boy, they give our mind. Now we would all pick them. We want to see them. And now person go come say one bail now. Now person go come for one stand for her now. And that time all the file national go come open. Now that time we need to collect, go collect. That time we not tell anybody against them on a chi. Because that time everything go come expose. The whole world go come see and clear. The whole world go come see and clear. Thank God say using math talk and say not be Obaseki is saying him. So we go the watch now. Like boy, must see whether the governor will go release him. He have the power to free him. But let's watch and see if he will do it for him. So that maybe we all Edo people worldwide know who really send them. You will sabi clap for them. Go stand for court now, may you go defend them. Because now he just did jail. By Monday now, you will go courts. He said we be Yoruba people, abi. You need to prove them genetically, historically, and spiritually. You dey see load where you put for your head. He said, now then, whatever nonsense he said, I don't want to repeat all those trash we talk. May he come defend himself now. Very simple. This one will not be quarrel. This one will not be fights. This one will not be anything jiggy. Come and clarify and show the world what you dey try want do. So that we know if not just person wey want instigate violence to take cause war between two beautiful family, may we for know. If a person wey just nice send down say okay, we know if you talk am, I bet may you go talk am because we dey vex. May you go airport show the vaccination. May you come confess. The bail when the first bail after Oshomole arrest him. That bail, it was not sealed though. He get pending for Germany, they call it probation. He get probation where it goes reach up to 3 years where it's supposed face. But they can't use politics matter. Do and bodo, they can't release them from jail. Okay, as they arrest him again now, feel free to call. As they arrest him again now, that 3 years we fed they pending, go come join the one we want join we want come out from this one. And this one when put his head so, the one when go come out from this one, if the judge too pity for him, it go be close to 7 years. So which means Joker boy, they face up to like 10 years sentence. They have not sentenced him yet. But the allegations, what he want face. Now be that. And all this is just to send a message. What will be the message? As far as that state is concerned, this is the message all of you are listening. Benin is the capital of that whole state. Benin Kingdom, not just a capital of the full ancient Benin Empire. So any corner where you from come for that full Benin Empire, go reach Warri, go reach Saplere, go reach Agbo. Any kingdom where you from come, you are under the Oba of Benin. If you don't like him, look for water, jump, put. That is the message. Because your ancestors, they know the truths. Even if you not gonna know what will happen. All those kingdom, whether you be this one kingdom, wherever your kingdom be, I know what call na name. All of una, they under the Oba of Benin. And the earlier una start to recognize this, the better it go dey for all of you. This is how it is. And this has been like this since more than 2,500 years. And for you so-called Ipob is saying, I want to share something with you. We, the people you they call Ile Binu Miss Blood, whatever you know they call us Papa Self, we are the descendants and the children of Paidu. That land is known as Iduland, the whole land. Gorish Agbo, Gorish Asaba, all those places known as Iduland. Then, at one time, it was known as Iduland. From Idu, we call the color Aka, which will not come corrupt to Aka. Aka. From Aka, we call the color Igodomigodo. Those were during the time of the Ogisos. Then, when we call the graduates from the time of Ogiso into a new dynasty, go and do research what is dynasty. When we call the graduate into a new dynasty, it can't change. Ubini Nokbevu. That can become the name. From the name Ubin after Godomigodo, it can become Ubini Nokbevu. The word Ubini Nokbevu, when the Portuguese came during 1440, the consequences that they call this line, they say Ubini, Ubini. They don't feel pronounce the word Ubini. Now they can't just use the word, say Bini. Please, if I help you talk the story, I'll pick your call. They can't use the word, say Benin. This is Benin City. Now, Portuguese can't corrupt that word, Ubini, to become Benin. And Benin, that you know now, is the capital. So, everybody, they speak Edoic language. How Edote come about? Obaiware the first, in 1440, after the Portuguese don't come say Benin, Obaiware the first can't change the name, he can't call the land Edo. So we as a people, we are Oviedo. That's what we are. We are not Benin people. This thing very good. We are Oviedo. Then that Oviedo where we be now, we still get a Edoic language where every other clans they speak. Then with specific way they stay for the capital, we can get Bini, B-I-N-I, Bini language. So we are Edo people where they speak Bini language. So whenever they tell people say, others Bini people, you don't know us. We are Oviedo. Then our language where they speak for the capital can be Benin language. Then the language when every other people come they speak around can be Edo language because we all now be the Oviedo. So that Benin when you they see na capital of the whole land. We all now brothers and sisters from different families, but we be brothers and sisters. Go reach Urobo, go reach Eka, go reach all of them. We all now brothers and sisters. Now let people like Ijo, check it in our brothers. Now let people like Ijo, now not come from that our family. Ijo are just fishermen when they fish up and down, and then we can't give them quarter, make them settle. Now they even can't join part of us. Now make some Ijo community come there those stay today. They are settlers. Then when you hear the word Esan, Afema, Esak or any other name you hear, Aushi, all these are one family people. Egbekba, Emayahin. We are one family. Means blood not there. Then where Biafra for come in, man still they show the picture, everybody will see and clear. Where do Biafra came in? When people like Esan start to they migrate, they come out from this capital known as Benin today, come go they settle. In that process, they come meet some kind of people where they don't know where they from come. Those ones now can't join them, kind of settle for that place. But all those land was still under Great Benin Empire and still easting today. So those few people where they meet for bush, where scatter around, where they don't know where they settle, now those people now you fit trace their lineage to present day Igbo. Now come make you see place like Ubiaja, come be like say in Igbo and Edo miss. Because why? We they talk about since 300 years relationship. So this one are families where we don't too mix together. It can't make us resemble each other. Which me as a person, me they take everybody we be one. Whether it be Senegalese, it be Somalia. To be honest, with my own self-knowledge, I know they care. All black race and family. But when it comes to setting the record straight, Esa, Afema, everybody Aushi will be one family. So that land you they call Esan land, now still Edo land. That Edo land where they call Edo land, now still Esan land. Because why? We be one family. There's nothing like Esan people, Benin people. Now let people don't know history, they even use that terms. Elders who really know history, they know they use that terms. You go only say Ovie San. What did that word mean, Ovie San? It means Esan Pikin. Pikin different from people. Because English can't confuse many people these days. Pikin, my Pikin different from my people. So maybe we need to start to use our native language till they talk. Now we are going to understand history. Because today you are so mostly likely to hear this one say, in Aushi people, Eastern people, Benin people. You can't be like you they talk about different people. We be one people. We be one people. We just be one people. Go to Shwobo. Go to Shitekiri. We be one people. So, make anybody we never digest our history. Not come they sit down for Facebook, come here they talk nonsense. Be empowered by IPOB. That's why, as far as Edo State is concerned, we are anti-IPOB. We not get anything to do with IPOB. We are not interested. If war the hungry us, we will fight for Great Benin Kingdom. If we say now fight can't be our food, we can't hungry us to fight now. IPOB now just something where we say to us it not make any sense. It to say that they say they want fight for in Igbo. People like us for join the movements. Why? Igbo is a people. People still get people special kind of people. But say IPOB, we don't know history. Many of them never know anything. What can they say? Go all their platform. As small as Benin, and Benin they can't carry as their problem. The village where Buhari from come, you know they hear the word for IPOB mouth. But if you hear Benin means blood, Benin means blood. Which kind of nonsense with that one? It not make sense. And I don't feel advice Una many times. But they don't take my advice. They rather end up calling me hater. Please, if you are commenting, make sure you don't write anything Igbo here. Because I'm not talking to Igbo people. Igbo people are wonderful, lovely people. I love them. I even have special connections and bond with Igbos. Now, IPOB, we need to do this specific. Now, two different things. Now, IPOB, now it be the problem, not be Igbo. It not so, I not come the, I don't want to see that kind of comment here. Now, I'll block you regardless of our personal relationship. IPOB now be problem. Igbo now wonderful people. Igbo are one of the most blessed people on in Africa. Igbos are one of the most blessed people in Africa. So if we talk, maybe they set the record straight. So these IPOB people will not know anything. Now then they educate people like this Joker Momo small boy to tell the get mind they talk say and Biafra land. That word alone an insult to his own ancestors. To just talk that nonsense alone. So because you hate yourself, because you dey feel inferiority, you get inferiority complex, before you dey get no self-esteem, you can't believe say the best way to take give yourself, all these people they call private number, so you're fair wait. This is an open conversation and a dialogue. If you want call the phone, you dey sabi, insult, death threat. We don't know ourselves already. You feel continue the same voice message like always. So we are just speaking about the people we want to create bad name for the beautiful Igbo people. The same way this Joker boy want to create bad name for the beautiful Esan people. Inside all tribe, inside all clan, bad head they dey. Many people still get their bad head though. See that monkey mumu thing now. Those one are bad head. And a Bini man. See that second Momo girl. Those one are bad head. So my start to the take call. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, my brother.
Good evening.
I'm calling today and thank you for the great work you are doing.
Oh, thank you.
So my name is Blessed. I also have a page.
Yes. And, thank you for your good job.
So I say, let me call you and thank you. You don't know what you have done for your people. You know this IPOB scam. Today, everybody is relating it to Igbo. But it is not anything about Igbo. It's just a family private business. This guy just running his private business. He call it NGO. He registered it in London. He's using it to be doing his own hustle. And before you know it, people here Biafra started paying. You guys see money in head glow. Just that, so you know, coffee. Don't want know again. People they die, no care again. To family that money they run. Even now, they don't arrest her. In family, they fight. Say the account or now this account on go put only this account where you see her name. They now go pay put no, I no pay for the other one. Now only that is the day after. And what it cause all these problems? They leave this man, make it they wash our people brain for so long. Everybody just look at come on eyes. Nobody talk put. This guy can't get opportunity. You know when they repeat lie, they sing and like song, talk and like song, dance and like music. It comes down to daily bread for them. Now massive rehabilitation we go need to do because these people now, there's no day for woman being again. They don't come be like bingo. That's why they say, woman be, you know, come be easy again. That's his papa, that's his mama, that's his uncle, we go abroad. That's your auntie. None of them come, they use their normal mind again. If you they talk now, they go say, you know, support your own. Support your own for waiting.
For nonsense.
I don't know waiting that they talk for that London. All the separatists, all this wahala, now they push and they come. When did they happen when they say only people where they live for London, they want kata make it boss for Nigeria?
I know.
So I say make I tell people, as soon as intervene now, that's why this wahala no reach on a place. Not be say everything perfect, but small, it go dey better. Not be say it go come spoil and finish, you know?
Exactly.
That's from ground zero. Who they do that kind of thing?
Exactly. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother. Continue your good work. I hope your people will listen. More than not let this kind of security enter on a place. Because if you don't come now, to come out now, that be the problem. Thank you. Thank you so
very much. God bless you. Thank you very much for your contribution. Thank you. Thank you. For Edo land, the whole Edo, all the four corners of Edo, no space for nonsense. No space for nonsense. We don't pay talk and say, anywhere we see that nonsense, the way we'll take run enter all of una, Now there now know say, he get wetin with the tolerate. You are free to live in Edo land, do your business, live your life, build your house, invest if you like, do whatever you like. Feel free, behave like a god, chairman, king, whatever you like. You are free. But the moment you want to change our identity, they will let you know, say, we be ancient people. We know our story. The whole world know our story. You will more give person identity. Nobody know you for the world. Nobody know you for the world. So people like us, we are happy that government has already designated, labeled it as a terrorist group. Which means, the same way you take use vaccination to run enter Boko Haram, you first use the same vaccination to run enter them if they do anyhow. And the law will still be your side. Now the advantage where we all get. All those kind you call the form, now you call the form ESN, Edo branch, or Biafra, for Gedamigodo. In fact, now I will give you a message. Although this message normally I be no one share now because lately I don't like they talk about these things again because many people know they understand Oguname. But the message when I want to give be say, I'm going to take this call. I greet you with peace and love.
Yeah, I greet you too, Oguname. How are you?
I'm fine. Good evening. Please, what is your contribution?
Yeah. You said?
I said, what's your contribution to the program, please?
Yeah, that's why I'm calling you. I hope you're still on live video, right?
Yes,
I'm calling
you are on speaker. Yeah.
Yeah, I see you publish on your platform, on your page that Joker Boy has been arrested. So I just want to ask you one question. You live in the Western world. People insult Queen of England. Are they crucified for it? Are they killed?
Okay. Should I answer you?
Yeah, answer me, please.
Okay.
Because the way we take the traditional rulers is as if they are God to us. So we can't even talk nothing. We can't do nothing.
Okay. Can I answer you now?
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm from that place. I'm from Edo State.
Okay. No problem.
Yeah.
This is how it works. The Queen of England and the Oba of Benin is a two different thing entirely.
Okay. Give me the differences and their similarities also.
Okay. First, let me show you England. The British Empire was founded 1600. And how did they found it? The strongest man in the society who have the power will make himself a king and put the rest under his rule. From there, the queen will take over.
I know.
Please
I
wait
know all
now.
these things you are talking
Wait,
about.
please
See,
wait.
listen.
I am
Yeah,
answering. Please wait so that we can have a good conversation. Please.
Nice one.
Okay, thank you. Then for we, the Edo people, it's a whole complete different thing. Why is it different? We, the Edo people, this our Oba you see now does not come into existence like the way the Queen of England came into existence. This our Oba is the leader of our soul tribe in the spirit world, who now manifested in flesh. So see us as a religious people. The way you cannot just call Muhammad and play with the name of Muhammad or Jesus in front of Pope, that's the same way we take our Oba. So according to Edo cosmology, Oba of Benin is our God in person. So when you throw a mouth or anything towards that our Oba, we are ready to die with you. So even if the whole world can, please wait now, even if the whole world can insult the Queen of England, which you don't see every day on Facebook that British people do it, but no problem. Even if the whole world are doing it, we, ancient great Benins, we don't tolerate that nonsense from anybody.
Okay.
And if you are an Edo man, you don't need explanation.
Can I say one thing?
Yes,
I'm not in
because I have
support
to
for
take other
Joker Boy
calls.
to be insulting Oba under normal circumstances. As a moral, a good moral upbringing someone, you are not supposed to even insult your head. I'm not in support. That's on the one hand. But I want to let you understand one thing. You are living in you try and be civil. You don't compare a human being with Jesus Christ or God. How can you say? Of course. Your God.
Yes.
I am from that place, and Oba is not my God.
You don't understand your own story. I'm sorry, we can't continue this conversation. Then it's like arguments.
No, this is the problem. This is the reason why I say let's try and be civil.
Because it's already 4 minutes and I have to take other calls.
They don't believe in God. There are people, they don't believe in God. They don't believe in any religion. The ethics. Are they not living in the world? They don't socialize with people. They don't talk with other persons. So this is the angle I'm talking from.
I understand you. The way you are speaking, you must be a Christian, right?
You do, So for the fact that another person have different ideology does not mean that person should be crucified.
Yes, you are right. Please let me come in here so that we can end it fast, please. I don't want it to just look like I end your call. I like respecting people. You are right. Having your ideology, you are free. But that should not give you the permission to go and disrespect other people's ideology. Please, my brother, we end it here. Maybe on another day we can talk further so I can take other call. Thank you so much for your contribution. Thank you so much. Thank you. Always be free to call. Thank you. People have to get the difference. You can't compare ancient Great Benin with the British. If you are comparing them, meaning you don't know African history. We are different beings. We are different beings. And you must draw the line. So what Joker Boy did was even an insult to his own ancestors. That's why I was laughing at him. I knew it, yo. No. Don't they behave like that? They don't behave like that. Because they see Mumu Boy, a monkey thing where they European side they do young. You were yesterday house. You forget in a house you did. You forget in a house you did. You know how many people don't tell me, hey pa, I beg, if not to your deport me at this monkey boy, I go meet. I said, no, Wasia, he had no important rich where anybody go sacrifice his own life for. You are dead people already. I greet you with peace and love.
I greet you, brother. Good afternoon. Good evening.
Good evening. Please, what will be your contribution?
My contribution is that last caller is getting it wrong. Getting it very wrong. See, this is tradition. This is ancient world we are talking about. Even if you have another ideology, that does not give you the right to insult other people's ideology.
Common sense.
You have to get that straight. We are the Benin. We respect even you know that why would they be sponsoring aids against black humanity? That is unfair. You should know that this is very wrong. I'm really angry about that last caller. And why people will not call to be supporting somebody to even insult others? This is an issue. This is an issue that will be exist for a very long time. But I'm very, very angry about that last caller. Yeah. That's what I have to say about this.
Thank you
that's my question.
Thank you, my dear brother. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. What I love about what that first caller said is he acknowledged the fact that you have to have respect for elders. That one alone it closed the case. He closed the case. Even he said the person will be king. For the person to even be your elder. As I verse for Obaseki reach, I know you come the tall and says, whoa, and all those kind of nonsense. Now see orientation will take the markers. I greet you with peace and love. Please, what will be your contribution, I beg? What's your contribution?
My name is Harry. I'm from Edo State, Benin City. I'm living in Spain.
Thank you for calling.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, sir.
Well, God bless you for your good job. The way that boy Queen Elizabeth say people they insult her. My brother, Queen Elizabeth your way is different. Oba your way is different. There is something Queen Elizabeth way you do. When you look to that course, that insult, what that means for UK.
Exactly.
It's not compared. No father, no mother. You never do anything stupid to that guy. You don't on you. They talk about Asifa. They say me the Asifa call you palace. That's in na Joka boy. He come and begin to talk rubbish. Say me, why about begin talk about right? If they talk that man on you palace, is that fair?
No, exactly. Not mine now.
Is that fair? It's not fair. Never say to ourselves. Let me say it. It don't go far. Why to do that? Don't go far. People don't know you. You don't know you. You know anything bad against you.
Of course.
Only we don't know. It's not stupid, brother. It's not fair. It's not fair, brother. Let me the truth.
Of course.
Continue, brother. Don't all those wrong color. God bless.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. There is two calls at the same time, direct and WhatsApp. Let me take the direct one first. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
I greet you with peace and love. Please, what's your contribution?
My contribution is about the Christian boy where he comes from that caused before.
No, just call him. Please, just call him a Joker boy because we don't want to be tribal team. It's on our family. Now, he name a Joker boy. Not concerned.
The Joker boy. The Joker boy who they talk to, not the Isha boy. According to what they don't talk about, that Joker boy, not the Isha boy.
Okay.
Okay. And with the way when we say they talk, I get the honor to our Oba for our land, Irua, where I for come, where the Okaji of Israel come, he teach us to respect our people. Tomorrow, we, the Esa one play corner, we still look for the Benin man because of the for them. our own king, the Okajeso of Israel land, when Oba appoint for Israel land, where they control those Uromi, those Epoma, those Ebele, those Ikwebe. In not one day, he sought Benin for our presence. He they give us the orientation to respect Benin. Where Joka boy for see that one, when the carry come, now only he go use the head, carry the battle. This matter when I tell you, not be a problem.
Of course.
That Joka boy, that be the junkie, and I go use the head, carry the cause. Not be Shaman, not be Edoma, be Joka boy, a stranger with a bomb for Ishaland.
Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you very much. Sabade Bawe, where's it? Come on. Because there are too many impersonators. For those of you who follow the campaign of this our artifacts, at the beginning I talk and say time Dorish will draw line. And the line I draw itself by itself. So I greet you with peace and love. Good evening.
Good evening, brother. I greet you.
You real life. What a contribution where?
Okay. I want to contribute to this very topic. First of all, I be Bini, I be Isha, I be Esako, we are all human beings.
Yes.
So I see myself as human. I don't discriminate because I be Bini, make I support this or Isha, Bini, Esako, one Urobo, we are all one people. So every human being, we should see ourselves as one human created by one God. That is one thing we're supposed to know as human. We're supposed to get for our mind. So my contribution to this very call, this program, I believe that guy, one guy will call you. When he's from Bedo, he's in Benin, when he talks Queen of England, whatever. Now that guy want to respond to his call. These are the who are deceiving the people, dragging them, destroying them by giving them wrong advice. But I still want to hear the boy talk. He's saying nothing in support of for the boy to insult Edda. First of all, our youth more and more. For a young group, a young girl to carry a papa picture, a papa mate, a mama mate, they insult her for social media because he wants viewers. That thing they are leading themselves to destruction. They don't even know what they are doing. But the end shall surely tell when the time reach. So for that guy, we just say whether people don't get freedom of speech. I want to ask that boy a question. Does it mean if people get freedom of speech, then you can just come outside on social media and vomit all kind of nonsense against someone? Do they even know the meaning of defamation of character in the court of law? Everybody has freedom of speech. That is the only part, the priority when people didn't talk now and say they get freedom of speech. They get freedom of speech. At the end of the day, when you carry the go court to go defend what they say, they can't even defend it. They will not be begging, please, let's do it, family matter, let's do it, please, I beg. But they need down for that. So our people should stop giving some of our youth wrong advice by telling them everybody has freedom of speech to say anything you want to, anything you like. If you have freedom of speech, bring up a topic, defend whatever you are saying, than just be propagating fake news, telling lies, insulting people, saying what you don't even know. At the end of the day, you don't even have proof to back it up. So is that the meaning of freedom of speech?
They don't know what is freedom of speech.
But if it's that Mumu boy, because I don't want to call his name, still activist. I don't want to be activist. Don't want to be pass. They don't want to be prostitutes, still activist.
Nah, touts.
They wasn't an activist. The activist goes to dirty like that.
No.
So what did I try? Destroying them. Advising them, they are destroying their lives more and more. And the more they are going now, the way they go all this thing now, the way they do all this their program or they do live video, they talk to people, they insult others. Make they can have a mind. Whoever insult Edda, one day it will see grow to be Edda. And if the children want to insult that person can react. That person don't already bury himself, don't already kill himself, and don't destroy his soul. So, for me, I'm not in support of anybody to insult an elderly man. Either Asian, Edo, any human, either Igbo. Yes. Everybody, we are all human. We should respect our elders and let you also respect us. One day, we also grow to become an elder. This is my little take for this topic.
Yeah,
thank you.
Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you very much for your contribution.
Bless you too.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I greet you with peace and love. Obota, please, I bet what will be your contribution?
First and foremost, my name is Ugbo Frank. Okay. I'm calling from Italy. I want to appreciate you. I want to say I'm really proud of you as my bro, as my big brother. Please, that caller, I want to educate him a little bit. If you say you are a Christian, you should know that the Bible instructed you that you should respect the king. Don't know if you're understanding me. Right. Sometimes I'm really angry most times when I see African people always comparing themselves with the white people. They forget the fact that civilization started from Africa.
Facts.
Are you getting me? So this issue of one stupid boy smoke Igbo, smoke whatever, face live video, begin to talk rubbish or whatever. I want to ask that guy a question. If that man happen to be your father, let's just leave the thing aside. Your own father, someone comes out and begin to insult your father. How will you feel? Instead of you insulting someone who you know, in fact, you are like his grandchild. You are insulting person. There are a lot of issues that we need to talk about in the state. Insecurity issues there. If you are talking about insecurity issue, the urban market and whatever, people will say, okay, yes, this is freedom of speech. For you insulting the royal palace, there's nothing like freedom of speech there.
Of course.
Please, sir, I would like you to spend, this is my WhatsApp number. If there's anything I can contribute, let's see how we support you, so that you can educate most, especially those our brothers that don't really understand where they come from. They need to know where they come from. I said it before. If I'm not an Edo man, I will not be happy to myself. Because I'm proud to be a Edo man. I have some issue. I was one day I went to a place. I met some Igbo guys. These are very wonderful people. They were like saying all kind of things, man. I tried to educate them because I listened to Zedua most times. What's it called? Zedua, Imanso, something like that. Yeah. I listened to it. I tried to educate. I said, this is Igodo, you guys are claiming all well. Do you know the meaning of Igodo? Immediately we concluded, this guy was saying, wow, what I'm trying to say that we have up to 7 persons from other tribes. There's a brother from Edo State who is also there. He was supporting them when I tried to educate him. The guy was like, wow, is it true? I don't want to mention a lot of things here because I know this is not the time for that.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Bro,
I'm
proud of you, bro.
Yeah, thank you very much.
I'm proud of you, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Maybe after the program, you can write
just add me.
Yes.
Okay.
After the program, you can send me a voice note so I can remember you because I will receive so many calls, then I will now also forget to add you.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Right.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay. Hello, Obota.
Hello, Koda. I greet everybody here. Good evening. Now, me bless you to talk.
Okay.
So, you are. That is really contributing to the program with Anna. West Kakabuni. Because I hear Dr. River. I greet all of you now. I want to really contribute this evening. What I want to contribute is I happy say they catch that useless boy when they saw the papa and mama, not be our papa.
Mashallah, rats, they run for bush. They run for bush.
Another one again. What I want you to talk with that man we call your now and they talk with I don't talk with that kid. That man we don't talk just now. You don't know saying all those that little princess like nice bad head. Can we talk about nice bad head with the support for that because everybody with the cost is there. Nobody they talk to that man get up. And the next thing, they do sit down, to have a start they explain to the man they fast forward. Like say you don't know. What do you know? What you start for people? What do you see for people? Like you know, Abi, no problem. I don't have to like you know now because I also want to look for people. Oh now, Chapa, I know you they're doing. I talk in that day, I don't have to really doing here. Don't mind that people right out there on their own quiz, like they say right out there. That one or another one. But the man do well, he don't do what he do just now. Like he go and he control himself. The company people put it based on your own matter. Like see what he talk. The place only for that when you don't have car just now. He didn't watch that people with that let's do it.
No, it
was when they talk just now. He watch now. Because everything we want they talk for his belly, when you put that kind of here, it's the best person he does for work. I'm not sure. You don't come out and talk this now, you don't work. When you see what you want, they make you put it up, make you put it up, and put it up, make you see what you want. Then you go try it. Don't try it.
You never see the insult to the Thank you very much. We say, I give a moment because we don't allow people to trigger our emotions. But we say, thank you. All right. Okay. Bye-bye. I greet you with peace and love. Please, what's your contribution?
Domo, sir.
Abota.
Domo, yeah. My name is Eddie. I'm calling from Brighton in United Kingdom. I want to appreciate you for this program. I'm very, very happy to be able to call in. You know, somebody called in just now. I was asking if they don't install the Queen of England. I've been in the UK for some years now, and I've never seen any citizen coming out openly doing this live video to insult the Queen of England, even though it's a very civilized society. And secondly, if we look at what Joker Boy said, Joker Boy did not come out only to insult the Oba. He placed some dangerous allegations against the person of the Oba.
And the Oedo people, not the Oba, the Oedo people, yeah.
Yeah, against the Edo people, against the Oba, defaming their character. That is libelous. That is even, let's remove Elder now. Let's remove Oba. As a person, he has already said things that he cannot prove. Let us be legal now. Let us not go into tradition or anything. I know we can't take that away. I'm just saying, for instance, people that are saying it's all about God, it's all about God. Yes, we take him like that. If you don't accept, then you go your way.
Simple.
I don't understand why people want to come and dictate to people how they do their tradition. What you don't belong to, don't poke nose into it. Leave the people to worship their Oba. It's not your place, not
common sense.
He came out and insulted you as well. He came out and insulted the great Oba of any kingdom that is respected worldwide. And he said some things that are allegations. So is it wrong for him to be arrested to come and prove what thinking backwardly? That don't they insult you? You can't insult the Queen of England and be in the UK.
How you want to trial?
Place allegation on her. You can't. I've never seen never for once anybody done that. You know? So thank you very much. That's what I just wanted to clear that much.
Thank you too. Thank you.
I'm a Christian too. I respect the Oba. I respect tradition.
That's
because I was first a Benin man before I became a Christian.
Of course.
I cannot throw away my root because I belong to one religion or the other. You know. Thank you very much.
I love
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Domo, sir.
Okay, where's it?
Yeah.
This our brother said something very beautiful. He is an Edo man, Benin man, before he become a Christian. This type of religious people will make heaven. The ones that will not go close to heaven are the ones who hate who they are and not believe that this doctrine is supersedes everything. Those ones automatically knock themselves off. They're not they go anywhere. Hello, I greet you with peace and love. Please, what's your contribution?
Hello, Ipob.
Hello, Abota. I bet what will be your contribution for the program?
I'm so very, very so excited right away when I saw the topic that we are discussing now. Of the truth, this thing has really been bothering to me ever since. That if I should leave this guy to itself the way the insult were being thrown in Edo people, other ones are going to do better.
Of course.
So it has been a burden to me. So I resided here in Italy. So I was so delighted that you have been arrested. And this should be a warning to anyone.
All of them.
Wow. So if I would be very, very so glad if there will be a body wherever we have a mere bouncy, anybody that the person should be charged. Not until, as one set example, we are I have voted Yoba or then Salopo.
Of course.
So I will want to use this. Can do it well. Anybody already Pamisicana or not where the big Pamisicana or if they are getting arrested, then they should face the consequences. We have only 2 kiddos in the world, a kiddo and United Kiddo. A kiddo hero and every second arrow.
Of course.
Only contribution when it comes to it. So those allegations we are not when we are defending the record. So we are looking at it.
Exactly, we are watching. Wesley. All right, thank you. Okay. I greet you with peace and love. Please, what's your contribution?
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
First of all, I just want to say, so what I want to say, this Joker fool, he's been saying a lot of rubbish. I want to tell you, these actions were instigated by the Ipob people.
Of course, they are the problem. They are the problem.
Ipops, the Igbos, because of their agitation for Biafra, they wanted
it's just to Ipob, not Igbos.
Bring down the Benin Empire.
Hello, sorry, because we want to be making the line clear. It's just Ipob, not Igbos. Igbos is different from Ipob. Ipob is just the confused people. We are listening to you. Yeah. Sorry, direct call, interrupt your call. Please, before you call, know this fact very well. In my page, we don't do anti-any tribe here. Yes, this is a universal.
Virus around Biafra.
Of propaganda to make sure. Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you. I think your network is jumping.
Okay, can you hear me, please?
Yes, I can hear you so well.
Okay, so what happened is they came up with a grand scheme to make sure they come up with propagandas to make sure that other tribes come with them and kind of become Igbos. They wanted to do a kind of conversion, and they wanted to annex the people that are around the so-called Biafra map. So with that grand plan, they went out with people, recruiting people all through It has been their grand scheme. And I told this guy, this stuff you're doing, because the average Benin man knows his history. The average Benin man is so conscious. The average Benin man cannot be booted around by any nasty propaganda. So what you people are doing is dead on arrival.
Facts.
Why? They know very well. They know the immensity of the Edo. Unfortunately, because of greed, they went out recruiting people to become Pasek. They have been disseminating toxic informations about Edo Kingdom. Yes. Not only Edo Kingdom, all the kingdom are joining kingdoms in the South, claiming they are Biafrans. Unfortunately, historically, Biafra has never been a kingdom. It has never been a country, not until 1967. So I don't know why somebody will come up and say a kingdom that is more than 1,000 years old is Biafra. So I don't understand the extent of that propaganda. Now, the likes of the Joker fool was recruited also, you know, as a home fighter.
Yes.
To disseminate the propaganda, to spoil or misinform the Edo people about the sacredness of the authorship. Because the Igbos, they think that when Biafra comes, they'll be able to, you know, make propaganda to take the Edos along with them. But unfortunately, it is dead on arrival. It will never work. So I told this fellow, look, you concentrate on your 5 states or whatever and forget other people. If you're agitating for Biafra, good. It's no problem. Go with your Biafra. But stop intruding into other people's affairs. It's very toxic what you're doing. So I want to say I'm very, very happy what is occurring to this boy. I think it will serve as a deterrent to a lot of people. They will know that the author of Benin is not to be joked with. They will know that the Benin kingdom is not to be played with. They will know that it is a sacred geographical spot in Nigeria. Yes. And in fact, without the Benin kingdom, there would have been no Nigeria. So you just can't come overnight and twist the history to favor your side when you never had a history. Not until 1967. We knew there was a bite of Benin and there was a bite of Biafra. And Biafra was not even situated in Nigeria. It was in Cameroon. So if a nomenclature was adopted for a country that was founded in 1967, how come such a kingdom will be older?
Oh, let this man speak.
Propaganda cannot do the work.
They don't understand.
I cannot do the work. Face your 5 states, 5 stopping you. But on no account do you touch another kingdom. Because there is nowhere in the history books that a kingdom or a country as Biafra has ever existed, even before the Edo kingdom. And how come the Edo people are not Biafran? You say Igodo, Migodo, or whatever you call it. It's Biafra. That's a joke, man.
Thank you very much for your beautiful contribution. Thank you. I really admire.
It's a big joke, man. Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I'm happy.
Thank you. Thank you. I have done, let me also speak a little before I take the course. I have done series of teachings to explain this. I even advise IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu. All the teachings is on this page. Those of you who are just following this page, go down, you will see a lot of teachings. When I teach IPOB, I don't criticize them. I always teach them soul food to help them think. Even the day Nnamdi Kanu destroyed the Biafra dream is already buried. The day he buried that dream, I even did a teaching about it, was the day he launched ESN. That was the day he signed the death warrant to kill anybody into IPOB stronghold. But when we teach these things, they think, no. Some of us see things very deep. And I don't like anybody to come here and want to come and do it like Igbo thing. No. Joker Boy is not representing ESA. Una the Kanu and the Ipob Biafra activities is not representing Igbo. So let's us always draw the line straight, please. I don't want anybody to comment here and want to be insulting one tribe or one people. I don't want that. Yeah, hello? Yeah, the call have just ended. Yeah, please always feel free to call again because many calls are coming in. Private number, no problem. Let's see. I greet you with peace and love.
Yeah. Good evening.
Good evening. Please, what's your contribution?
My contribution is, let me tell you, the Federal Republic of Nigeria don't have a kingdom. This is a kingdom. Your Oba is a traditional ruler, not a king.
Okay. Tell me more.
Yeah, I want to tell you something. Oba of Benin is not a king. It's a traditional ruler, distinct traditional ruler.
Of which people?
It's not the king. Huh?
Of which people?
Of the Benin people.
That's why we use the word Oba. We don't use king to address our Oba. We call him Oba. Have you ever heard us say king of Benin?
So I'm telling you, it's not a king. It's Oba. Oba is a traditional ruler.
Okay. What is the meaning of Oba, please? Your understanding about the word Oba or Monoba. What's your understanding about the word?
It's not Omonoba. It's a Euro. It's Oba mean king in Yoruba word. It's not Omonoba.
What? Okay, you don't understand Benin language. Sorry, I can't continue with you. Your number is
your private.
I will talk to you if you want to speak with wisdom. I have patience, a lot of patience. But if you don't want to speak with wisdom, I don't have 1 second to speak. That's the secret. Hello, Abota.
Hello, Abota.
Good evening. Yeah, network.
Effort. Really appreciate what you've been doing. So thank you.
Thank you also.
I want to contribute. You see that caller that just called. Because many of them supported him to do that atrocity. They supported
but we are trying not to give Sister Nonga, we are trying not to give that Joker Momo boy identity. He's not known.
I know.
So we don't.
True.
Yeah. Yes.
No, but the caller that just called is what I'm saying. So it's like they are the one that sent him message. You understand? So because sometimes I'm also in their group, but I know what a lot of them behind them thinking that heaven and earth will fall. So sometimes some of us just want to know how the heaven and earth will fall. How can you, a Benin man or from a great empire, you are taking yourself, even they don't. When I say they don't even have 5 states, as far as the OB of Onitsha has already came out to say his lineage is from Benin. So they don't even have 5 states. They are not even sure if the Onitsha people will even go with them with that Biafra.
They are not interested. Onitsha is not interested. Yeah.
They have 4 states, but the way they are trying to create problem here and there, brainwash people, I don't blame them. It is our people that don't even know where they came from. That is making themselves to be a slave or a nobody under this Ipob, whatever that their leader is brainwashing them with. An organization that a country has already labeled as a terrorist organization. You have to be careful. If you are a member or an association of that group, you have to be careful. Because if Nigeria, I wish the federal government, they will wake up one day and then they start calling all European countries that wherever you see any of these members, bring them back home.
We have a place for them. I believe many of them will enter house.
Yeah, of course now.
Because that is what the Federal Republic of Nigeria should be doing.
Yes.
Wherever they are raising that their flag and shouting Ipob, Ipob, so long that organization has been labeled terrorist organization, then Nigeria, they should wake up and do the right thing. Exactly. I believe the European, nobody wants terrorists in their country.
Of course.
So they will be glad to help them to get back to where they belong.
That's good.
Thank you
good
so
idea.
much.
I so much love you. Thank you so much. I love that idea. No, let's see. Let me also take another call. Yeah, I miss you.
Hello, sir.
Let me see. Hello, good evening. Please, what is your contribution?
Yes, I want to contribute my first. Thank you very much for this program. My contribution go like this. The first guy that speak that said that he's a Christian and he don't believe that our Oba is our God. I want to reply to that boy first before the second guy that comes. You see, when the white people bring Christianity to us, and he brings this church and said that Jesus Christ is not our Savior, and we don't see the Jesus, and we respect and pray to Jesus, right? And the same we black and said that the white people are not good, but they bring the Christianity to us, and we accept it. I don't know if you understand me. Then perfectly. The Muslim side, can somebody go and criticize Muhammad because you don't believe in Muhammad? It's not possible in any way.
At all.
When we believe said that our Oba is our God, then you should respect it. Respect our what we believe on.
Exactly.
You understand? Because it's a shame that a black man will stand up and say, oh, I don't believe in his king, or I don't believe in his tradition, I don't believe, but you believe what white people bring for you. And you too, you are criticizing the white people are bad. We should, I don't even say they should be ashamed of themselves. That is the first man that calls. And they should know it, our Oba is our God. That is what we want, and we love it like that. They should respect our opinion.
Facts.
And number two, I thank God today that man has been arrested. The man does not represent any Asian. He does not represent any Edo land. Yes. He represents Ipob.
Yes.
And the allegation that man labeled is not that he labeled the allegation to our God, but he do that allegation to even us as Edo.
Yes.
He has to prove it. When the Benin people came from Yoruba land and we come and kill all the Godomigodo and take over the land, he has to prove it.
Exactly.
We start proving it. It's going nowhere. And as he's proving it, he has to provide those people who say this is all those people who are in Europe. He has to provide them all the contact he make that who give her that information, who give him that information that yes. We conquer these people, we conquer Idu, we conquer this. They have this boy. We hold this now. He has to prove those people.
Yes, now. Yes.
He has to prove it. That is our stand. Because it's all Benin, he labeled this allegation. And they have been saying it, all of them that is been saying it. We have their pictures, we have all their video. Any day they step their feet in the airport, they will be taken.
Yes, now.
They have to prove it. Or that they have to wait for that their Biafra to come. If now 50 years, they will go home 50 years. If that 50 years not reach, all of them will stay in Europe. Anyone that enter that airport, even though they go through Ghana everywhere, their picture is there. They will prove it. The time when Benin come and conquer Igodomigodo, come and conquer Igbo people and take over the land, they have to prove it.
Exactly.
And this boy is number one. He has to start proving it to the whole world. That is my contribution for that. And the last caller that called said that Oba is not a king. It's not a king, our king. So you respect it. It's our God. You respect it.
Exactly.
If the boy that called, if you don't have your God, if you don't have your, that is your own problem. Respect our own.
God bless
you understand?
Yes.
I also want to use this opportunity also to tell this Ipob, make them go Makadi. The day they started putting a door, Godo Biafra, that is the day they even kill their dreams.
They shot themselves in the foot.
Because of what they did, they don't know the history about that Godomigo, they buy. The people where they meet, now fake that they tell that those people, they are enemy. Even they are enemy to that Biafra self. Those people where they say, Mafia, those women, where they say Godomigo, they don't even want Biafra to come. Because if they want Biafra to even come, they don't go even the mention Godomigo to them.
They don't know.
You understand?
Yes, of course.
So make those Biafra, make they get sent, make they remove those door, anything we go do with a door or that south, make they remove them. If to say they get sent, Akwa Ibo way near Calabar way near them, Ibu Cross River way near them.
Common sense.
They are just joking. Make them wait to 50 years, 100 years. Biafra not go come. They go there Europe here. Anyone where he enter, they go for that airport and he go come prove all the video with the whole day. We get there. Thank God this boy now he go prove some. The whole world we see. Thank you, my brother. That is my contribution.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Okay, let's see. The person where he heard correct the talk. Now, once they tell they know. Biafrans, IPOB, agitators. Let me explain this first, please. IPOB agitators, they took it as a secret mission because they know they cannot successfully brainwash every incredible Igbo people in the East. So what was their mission? Let's tap into Edo, into Delta State. Let's see if we can brainwash few people from there. So that the few we brainwashed from our land and the few we can brainwash from other people's land, we cannot use them to raise amount of number in case UN ever played for referendum. I knew the strategy of Nnamdi Kanu. We know everything. He was trying to prepare the mind of the people, and those people now who have identity crisis will now have a sense of belonging to IPOB Biafra, so that when eventually a referendum came or anything, they will not say, I'm not Edo, I'm not Igbo, I am Biafra. And what all these so-called Igodomigodos was what I don't understand is they don't have anything to do with you. They're not even interested in you. They just need you to help them vote for referendum. So that instead of ordinary 5,000 people that will vote, the number will now reach at least 1 million people. So that the number will high. So as the number is high, even if they eventually get their Biafra, and that time they'll come to tell you, say, oh, now this thing don't concern you, my brother. They just want to sell bad market for you. Like somebody buy fake thing. You know, say this thing are fake, but they want to convince you to buy them. Now, what now they can they do with all these dope people where they call themselves Biafra. Biafra. So you can say na Edo land, you want to do IPOB activities. You can say na Edo land. Also now there's some kind of bush for all of this province where we know they see you now. They do Godomigodo Biafra bi. Come ring road, come run your Biafra flag now. Now you come ring road, come and shake your Biafra POB flag. Now we show you how they do something. And then you know so now they learn. Everything una know, una they learn. Una they learn. So now two even small what we they think about. We are just happy the so-called Mumu Joker boy. Una supposed to see the way they run for bush yesterday. That boy they run there. If you see updates where they come, that boy they run that he check everybody where you see, so the boy get speed for Lego. Me no know say it's a be wrong. Me to say na one backer as they bust the door, you go your friend like bang, your friend drop somebody for front of the door. Then boys go begin shoot. Now those things we they expect from him. Not be your jump window. You know, quick can wear bossers. So you the naked they sleep. And then you they find trouble. Man, when the naked they sleep, not they find trouble. If you want they find trouble, they tie your shoe, they sleep. So that if you hear big, you feel move instantly. Now so men will like trouble till they sleep. You're naked, everything. They sleep, they snore. And you they find trouble for social media. I say you never learn. You never, although you not go school, to say you go school, therefore you for know some things. You know your normal area, Bero boy, where they follow politicians, they do, I just talk about those dirty politics one they do. You don't know, say man, your day, they're not there for politics, they're not there for all those nonsense. You get luck, he get luck. If not be beg where we beg people. If you see squad where be want to carry this boy, although by now everybody for the shout, hey, Benin people don't come kidnap your car, but now everybody for the talk now. Thank God now. It day for Oko now. The Pekka Arested CID, on state CID, they refer straight to Oko because now dear if a day, wo Shomo le fe put am. Now Baseki and Togba go release them from Oko because they need them for election. We can't be the thing saying drain people where run during jailbreak for Benin. Later we can't track and constantly say no, they know you not drain people where he never got mad to run for prison. Now talk about people go release them during election based on a political talk and Agberu is in AMB. Now they take use them during election. They use them finish now they come make an SSA. Imagine that kind of dirty thing. Must be SSA to state government. But that not concern us now. They know they take run their government. But the point I want to try to make me say, those things that come making fees saying untouchable after running work follow Baseki. May or Baseki now go bail am. That time we can't know say now you be your guy who is first sender. Very simple. We don't need Oracle to check that one. We don't need Oracle now. Anybody will go bail am now. Anybody will go bail am now. For that Benin must collect. That boy need to prove everything. And the J way one face, he long. And now with hard labor. I never see anything. Hard labor, better hard labor. There are those boys. Those ones now that they're on the run. We they wait for those boys. Please, what is your contribution also?
Yes, I just want to make some contribution to what that guy was saying that time. He said Oba is not a king, that is a traditional ruler. How much language can be? They are full of those Ipob or Biafra nuisance. They are full of hatred without sense. They don't have brains to think for themselves.
That's
okay. Facts. One, I don't know if you can remember vivid.
Facts. I remember.
The former governor of Edo State.
Yes.
Yes. So we just want to say this, but to educate our people to know who they are. So Oyerebile, when that issue happened, Oyerebile sent a letter, like a memo, to ministries of traditional council and all that he will no longer accept Oba Benin as the chairman, traditional rulers chairman. You understand? And he said the Oba should not be using majesty. Then the Oba now sent a letter to him. Are you listening to me?
Perfectly.
Yes, the Oba now sent a letter. He told him, he said, check your file 3 days ago. Because you are just calling me now as a governor, or you are just sending a message, but you check your file. 3 days ago, I wrote a letter in respect of what you just said, because the ancestors have told me that this issue will come up. Do you know what was the message in the letter? It said, if you are calling the Oba of Benin Majesty, that means you are reducing the title of the Oba. Do you know the meaning of Uku Apollo?
Yeah, my hand.
So,
to call the Oba, English, the highest title the English could give a king or monarch or traditional ruler is majesty.
Yes.
But Omonoba Nedo Uku Apollo is bigger than that name majesty. That is the reason why we say Oba Ramudia Oyewo Saloba. The Oba, strictly, without apology, we don't hold anybody on earth apology.
After all.
Oba of Benin is a God in human. Is the God we know, and is the God we see.
That's right.
Those ones they are reading on Bible. We don't know that one. The one we know, our God, we see him, because why these people, the Ipob and the Biafras, why they hate us so much, because the Oba is like a zombie block to them. The Oba is the defender, is our defender, is the one defending us against them. You can remember what happened in 1960 something during that Biafra civil war. All of them, they invaded Benin because they just wanted to take Benin, because they know Benin Kingdom is the heart, is the key of Nigeria. That is the reason why the British have to wait for the Ogbonobanedo or Bagorame to join his ancestors before they go amalgamate Nigeria together. They have to wait. Because this kingdom, they are saying, it's small kingdom, we are small, we are is the heart, is the heart, is the heart, is the key, is the source of Nigeria. Without Benin, there's no Nigeria. Even Nnamdi Kanu, the mad dog, now in the zoo, said it some time ago. He said the key to divide Nigeria is in Benin Kingdom. That is why he sent all his miscreants, all his newsers, all these mad people online to be saying false stories, false histories, blah, blah, blah. I asked them simple question. Okay, now, let's be logical. You said the Oba is from Yoruba. How is he from Yoruba? Answer me. Then you ask them a simple question. Is Ododuwa a Yoruba man? Because all historians, all the kings in Yoruba land, they've all agreed that Ododuwa is not from Yoruba land. Either from, say, he fell down from the sky, or the other one said he's from Arab. So how can Ododuwa that fell down from the sky or from Arab, how can his children be an Yoruba man? Is that, I don't even know if they don't have brain to think. we as Benin, or Igo Domingo, or Ido, okay, now, they are saying they are Ido Domingo. They are calling themselves Ido. They have never, since date, they don't name their children after Ido. But if you come to Benin now, you hear name Idu Soge, Idu Ruese, Idu Eyekeme, Idu Bowa. You know, Idu Soge, you hear all the names Idu all over everywhere. But in their own place, you cannot hear Idu as name, and they are claiming Idu. If you want to become part of us, be part of us with love. Just be part of us with love. Stop hating what you cannot change, because they can't even change anything.
Jealousy, yeah.
I don't know why they are, and those ones they are saying they are fire Igodo, those ones they are going to die miserably. Their death is going to be swift and painful, because they don't even have sense. The Oba of Benin, because there is a saying in Benin, Oba Nokbo. Both mad people, both sane people, both crazy people, everybody, you hear them calling the Oba. But to see him is once in a while. So that one is normal. Whether they are mad or whether they are not mad, Oba Nokbo Nekbo. The ancestors have laid down these rules for Benin. That is why you cannot see the Oba or the Benin monarchy come out anyhow to talk. Like all those Yoruba kings that are still using phones, that is going to party, that is going to burial and birthdays. You cannot see Oba of Benin, those kind of nonsense. And funny enough, their own kings have come out to clarify the whole issues. The Obi of Onitsha is not afraid and is not ashamed of who he is. He clearly told them that we are from Benin.
Of course, Chima.
Like during the speech of His Royal Majesty Oba II, he said, we recognize the origin of Oduduwa, but that does not mean we should be forcing those outside our boundaries. History, this history we are talking about, one day the history will find its roots. Everybody will know. If you go to Ugoton, you will see the cock. The Yoruba are saying Ododo are brought from heaven. You will see the cock in Ugoton where Ododo are staying, where Kaladeran stayed before you went to Ife. You will see the cock there. And the history is very clear. Kaladeran existed before he went to Ile-Ife. It's simple. You cannot tell me that even Jesus Christ they are even preaching about. Jesus Christ did not fall from heaven. Human being gave birth to Jesus Christ. So how can you say Ododo were fed from the sky? I don't know. And we used to hear that Yoruba they are educated and all that, but believing in all those nonsense, it really shock me. It's really shocking me. So let them get it into their core. Oba of Benin is God. And there's nothing, absolutely nothing they can do about it. If they like me, they go out transformer. If they like me, they go die. It not concern us. Oba of Benin is our God. It's the God we can see and it's God we can feel. It's the God who fights for the Benin. Biafra will never have their way in Benin Kingdom.
Of course, no.
So if they like me, they die. We are who we are and we are proud of who we are. All this thing is going on. So all these smart people, they will be cut to size and they will be cut down like grass.
Of course,
everything will be settled. I pity those who have been brainwashed, and we shall see their end. We see the end.
Of course.
We know how many people don't try. We know how they end. There's one madman that day. They talk anyhow. They call him Austin Atoy.
That one.
Go Lagos now. You see the boy is completely naked.
Yes.
And he's mad. Especially he don't even achieve some kind of things for Europe when he go. But then brainwash him. They force him into that madness. He enter Facebook, begin talk anyhow, talk about palace anyhow. But now the guy is mad. He never even die. He did Lagos here.
You know that need to fake grace first.
Yes, he did Lagos. This guy is completely mad. He's just a man. He's mad everywhere. The other day they use chain. They use chain. They drive him up and they use chain for sure him up and down. They want catch him. They carry him go psychiatric. You know, you don't do things because. Okay, now they say freedom of speech. Say freedom of speech, they go to assassinate somebody character. It's something that they use human being for sacrifice. Now you take those police and the law enforcement, take them to where they bury those human beings.
The mass burial ground.
The video when you see, yes, you have to prove your evidence. You have to bring out your evidence to prove your point. If you not prove your point, there's a law on the ground. The land get law when you go fit sentence them to any amount of years when you go spend for prison. And for those who are when they are abroad, they don't their amount anyhow. That time they come. That time will surely come. They will all pay for their sins. Even those who are when they act under, those who are when they carry their chest come out.
Those will suffer.
All of them will face the law. Those go die. Some go down with sickness. Some go die mysteriously. Some go jail. Evil will continue to befall them. Now, I tell them, before they arrest Nnamdi Kanu, I say, when Nnamdi Kanu first he is, he go feel achieve anything. Say, this is the name where this guy they put for inside Biafra nonsense.
He cost himself.
That name, now go bury him.
No.
It's very simple. Now go bury him. Now the same thing they don't want to get. Can you see that name Benin? It's not just the Benin you are seeing now. The Benin, even the land where you stand, go fight against you.
No, that's
you know they operate like that. The ancestors will take their time, they will get their justice and they will serve their justice. They will serve the law accordingly. So they will surely pay for their errors. That one I saw. For that joker boy, I don't know why he gone. May just go. Yes. Because I mean, but that makes the kingdom stronger. One day a courtesy or my info,
of course, man.
In Kahamia, in a way, courtesy now, Yabona, in a moved down the way, Yabelina. I mean, moved down. They need to go for us to have peace. They have to go for us to have peace. ọba yìí yà wà yàn o ẹ̀dọ́ ìyá gbẹlẹ̀gbìyàn o kọ́tò gbọ́dọ̀ Arieko Arie Bayelsa Arie Delta Arie Imo ìbáni kọ́tì tì nàgẹ́lẹ̀ yàn but ìyá tó bí ẹ̀yà cover ìyá oníyà spread the news ọ̀rẹ́dọ̀ yà gbó ìyá oníyà mẹ́ni dáná ẹ̀dọ́ work we are who we are we are already who we are to have Edo in your blood is DNA. Now your DNA, not be even the name where you answer. It's not about the name what you are answering. That DNA got some anger from you automatically. Let me tell you a story. Police stopped us somewhere around there with no bomb. We are traveling from Lagos to Benin. So we got to where we no bomb. Police stopped us. So we are not saying we are. Please now say about. And one of the police say, now be Benin, now when be so court. No, now I tell him, say, Oga, where are you from? He say that from Imo. Now say, I just say, Oga, hold on. I just go, then I'll tap it. The most dreaded courtist fight in Nigeria.
Now,
Imo was the first.
Of course, now we know.
Oga, this one not be waiting. I know before, but I know from my mind say Edo is not the highest.
Of course.
So now even your state, Imo state, now be the highest. I can't tell her, go forward. I say, are you aware that Isia Langwa in Abia State, in Aba, they are still practicing human sacrifice and they are still eating human beings. Since today, it's not a lie. Now I go down again. One copper, when his girlfriend goes show his family, they kill and chop him. He's on internet. They still eat human beings. Even till 2021, in the East, they are still eating human beings. But our own, Edo, Benin, Eyawamuyu. I pity those Edo people when they fall for their cheeks.
Yeah, thank you very much, my brother. So that if, let me also pick another call. Thank you.
Let another person see. That's my contribution. Oba Benin is the God we know, is the God we serve.
Of course. Who have problem with that should hang themselves. Simple as ABCD. Thank you.
Nah, they know. Oba don't
He said. Sorry, your network I think was not connecting. I greet you with peace and love.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. I bet what will be your contribution? May we make them fast so that I might take another people call.
I'm Pedro coming from Italy.
Okay, thank you for calling. I bet reduce the volume when you take a listening to me so that we go to hear you well.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
So my
Pedro.
contribution is like this about let me also say about the Curtis issue. Maybe my brother I will talk about us now. So,
what will be your take on it?
So Curtis in Edo State, you know. So if they say Edo State is Curtis or whatever, Edo State, ní Edo tona, umame e Curtis Edo. E mani gole wulo e Curtis Edo. E wa Edo. Ọlọ́rọ̀ ukemi Edo wọ́n wú e Curtis Edo festival. Aye mani wa mu bo wu leni jigbo kan re wọn ni ranu tali no magbara. In aye wu sere doni. Aye gan ni mama ni pa ewe are en ado aduza Edo o wulo sere Edo bani. Mani vi Edo na ye ke do kuo. Ukemi Edo no wu ye mi ko to logo. Ono wa e di ri part.
Okay, no problem.
So any other you know the
West State
Curtis Edo State. So that's what I said. So a contribution where a man in a car call you now. That guy that called. Now me call the house you say Oba no be king. Say Oba no be king. Then you can ask and say, so what is the meaning of Oba? He say Oba na Yoruba word. Now you can ask and say, what is the meaning for Yoruba? What is the meaning of Oba? You can't later say na king na me for Yoruba. You know nothing na confused person.
You don't know, I don't lost. No, I don't lost.
You know, I say you just they confused. You don't really know what they talk.
And Ogi maybe Oba. What people don't know is
yes. I just want to say, what is the meaning of Oba for Yoruba? Because they're not king, I mean for Yoruba.
All those who are just jealous. Thank you, my brother, for your contribution. Thank you.
So, brother, I know you just leave all those people. Biafra is dead and buried with you. So,
of course. The rest not scam, yeah.
That I all dream. Now dream the day. So Yoruba people join with this, they bring all those many talk about that our kingdom. So Yoruba and the so-called New of Ife.
We they follow up with them. Yes, now. We they follow up with them. Yes, I've done another segment entirely. Thank you very much, my brother, for your call. Thank you. We know what they are doing. Thank you. Let's see. Thank you.
No problem, bro. Okay, just I really love your work. I like what you do. Just keep it up. So I'm going to rock.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Cool. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. We know perfectly the way people are trying to manipulate our history and turn it around. And you know what they give all these people level? Because they get luck, say our ancestors not be people where they get evil hearts. To say our ancestors were the type of people where get evil hearts like Europeans. When we colonize all of them, don't forget Benin, ancient Benin Kingdom was a pre-colonial empire. Pre-colonial means say before Europe started to colonize people, we don't decolonize people. That's the meaning of pre-colonial empire. But look where they get, we say we not force their ancestors. Come they speak our language and they do things the way we they do. The few of our words where some of them get today, now that they claim ownership. I don't like talking about tribe because my understanding don't go beyond that. So I just like to focus it on this joker idiot boy and IPOB propaganda machine. Because don't forget, IPOB they sponsor so many people to take they create all this confusion. And their secret mission before now to be create saga between Edo and Esan. So that Esan's people will converse, can just say, I be Biafra. That it not work, they don't still fail again. They just, IPOB cost themselves the moment they start to pick on Benin. Now wait till they don't know. Nobody tell them the history of our red sansan. They don't know what it did that grand. When they call something the act, the heart of that nation, Nigeria, means say that Edo, that Benin where you see there, so now it be the conscious self of that full Nigeria. Even after British don't conquer all of Una, when they come that great Benin, they don't even carry our Oba Puta for exile. They were still not able to create a country named as Nigeria. Do you know why? Do you know why? Because they were thinking our Oba or Monoba, now just something that if you pick come out, then put something else. They try all mechanism, work until they conscience say no. For this thing to feel work, we need to give Edo people back the thing we will take from them. Now they come to go look for Oba Ovorame son, which is Eweka the second, where they come to make her there. And what will be the connection between Eweka the second and Eweka the first? When the Ogiso dynasty ended, Eweka the first, which is the Oromia, which is Owomika, which was corrupted to Eweka, started a new dynasty of Obaship of the kingdom. So now, when Nigeria wants to start, we still need another Eweka the second to still pick him up from where that is grandfather ancestors for dropper to which to still take continue. It to say IPOB understand Edo cosmology, therefore bangbe for anything concern Benin. Because why? The moment you pick Benin now as your problem. The land itself go your cost you. Even if say your Biafra suppose work, the land itself now don't hold you. If you know how many things there do land, you suppose avoid them. Only what you they permitted to do with it though. Now your friendship, business, live your life. Say you want to get hidden agenda. That land has been built in a way that it go hurt you, stop you, and destroy you. Now the facts. So all those so-called though people they say all this summation and they Benin some of Benin side where they say I be Biafra. Those one are lost souls. They don't know where they come from. Then now one of all those slaves where we give shelter. So now they die, come back to life again. They don't get sense of belonging because yes, they have never really belonged there. But instead of them to they do soul session, they can't hear person like Unan the Kanu they talk. It can't make them get sense of belonging to something. Now they need to hate where they're normally attached to. So you need to go find yourself if you're serious. Not be you come the first week and then they come by the talk nonsense. Meanwhile, you know fit come out for grand. You know fit come out for grand. You know since when we dey wait to your see crowd of una on the phone this kind of thing. You want use una show example. May Nigeria, the whole Nigeria take know how to deal with all this nonsense. We be 1 year, say one day, when I come from Benin and they do rally and they do Ipob, the way we take run inside now. Now they now know say for a dollar, don't a sacred place. They know they talk nonsense for there. You see, as we all the stuff we go, like not day, things they hard, people they suffer. You all leave us like that, most of it they do and they go. If you like call us Momo, no problem. Mo you suffer the Momo, our Momo they go. No can carry your own. Come enter. Now wait till the verse dumb people be that one. All those nonsense they try for Port Harcourt, all those places. No, you all go there. So you will be Esama, don't mind what kind of fan. Now you want to come help Ipob for a dollar. Can they do those nonsense about that BD thing? Now me say you don't really know yourself. But if you know yourself, fear no go let you try and fear. I know say now let death threat now sabi say my phone was still full tonight. Death threat when I don't say give my enemy, don't they go like if I plus all of the night, don't they go like close to 200. Mona continue the same. Meanwhile, I may reach 5,000. Just I made the 5 full. Made the 5 off full. Mona say okay, see the 5 off full. But we don't really care about that one. We they follow reality. Not the social media was what one they do. We they follow the reality. More they see for the reality. So now Mumu Joker, Mumu boy that day now where they give all of my man, Inga Jen, Makepe, Singer did this one. Go see and I jump past window. You jump past window. This one now other police don't come now. Not be men, even bust down. Not forget to. Now your normal police, where still get, where they use law. Now it don't meet her now. So what is to say that crowd can't run inside compound? How you to say for Waka? If for your dig ground, enter on that ground now. Go see now it don't come now. Don't they run into bush? They run, they go as if say life, they are danger. He was so scared to the point that he not even know say na police bust the door. That's to tell you the level of fear. At least as a correct man, person bust your house. You need to fair at least even know why it happened. You don't even know your past window. So you the fear. You get fear. You don't want to die. You the naked, they sleep. On ne sanke kamre ya love here. Where je pet here, where be patav here, where je jacket here. Where make it bag in emergency. No we mama you turn no ati mu yeke ya le. Where mama ready, you not ready. You be like they pronounce war and you not get any pellets for house. Now what that was what they do. You don't know anything there. You all really be Igbo smoker. You really be Igbo smoker. So you just smoke finish, I don't knock. You just got a swore for social media. You got a swore for social media. You get luck, eh? You get luck, eh? People will walk on carry you. They slap, eh? They slap. Oh God. You get luck. You get luck. Say na police come. You get luck. If they run, they go, bru. He use the hair, scatter all the bush. They run, they go. Now they follow him. So you hear they run. Me to say your house, you get 2,000 boys. Wait, all they armed. They ready for whatever. Meaning, they be use you set trap so that make people come bust you, make you die. Then you go come be like say they use you do ritual as you they claim. Everybody now we beg say may they not go your house. Now all of them they are happy, they even thank God say we not go. So boy you as well, I know you know your girl level. Now we want go bust now with that kind of force. So you know your girl anything. Thank God say we never see her for house. Now what people call they talk? They thank God say they never see you for house, what they fake on your house. But to say they see you for house. Maybe for that turn to because many people for misinterpret the thing. They for see like, hey, those people come oppress some people. Can't be like say now it's sound that those people get problem. No, as it be now just that one done. Nobody get problem with anybody. Who can go station now? Can they form? Now him can get lawyer pass or now him can sabi pay person pass. We all can know now. Because this is a transparent case. As you go station, I say you want beige your car boy. We'll see that your name will meaning okay, now be sponsor. If you the government, we'll still know. If you be king or Enojo, whatever you be, we'll still know. Anything you be, if you be Jando, you be area boy, you be motor park, you will still know. Because you get some tats where they community there where they form that they vest. We don't they observe all of them now. We want to see how that their vaccination want to check. If una join here, I will constantly pick all of una. Why una fair run self? For some una get mad, una for never run. Men we get mad, not they run. You not see where DSS goes on the Igbo house. I be DSS not tell una the story. People they call out for DSS. Now some people will get mad, we ready to do things. Not be you your day. You know your gets liver, honorary liver, figato. You know your get. You your day there. Just sit down on social media. Because they see Monkey Mumu boy. You know say Monkey Mumu boy, his case different. His case different. What if we still make that one breathe now? Because some of our brothers are the bofi yanike, they don't go food themselves. If not, we beyond know how to take cash that one, making without noise. But they don't go ready use oil to rub that one, and anything oil don't rub, we don't need to stain ourselves with it. I made that one today. The only woo yak money. Hello, Abota. Good evening.
Domo. Good evening, sir. Well done.
Thank you. I beg.
I tell high blood pressure money medicine don't high.
Okay. Please wait to be
the reason because now Ipob make a high blood pressure money medicine high.
Yeah,
because immediately they hear about their high blood pressure will just high. So they don't increase the medicine now.
Okay.
So they need to take them easy so that they not go die because of Oba of Bini. It's our God, nothing can change it.
Exactly. They don't know.
So now waiting I want to be that. So the earlier they accept it, the better for them.
Exactly.
So may they go find their roots. Their leaders say they come from Israel. So may they go. They say they are from Israel. So why is disturbing Benin people?
Common sense.
So they are lost. That is what I just want to say, sir.
Thank you very much for your contribution.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
you. All right. Okay, bye-bye. This one is still good information. Meaning IPOB, they make high blood pressure medicine they increase for Nigeria. Because then they create tension. Okay, imagine the poor people now in the East, all of them now that they under oppression of IPOB. Yeah. Although I still blame Ohanize, I blame Ohanize. Ohanize not feel recuse squad to take run into all of them. How many all of them be? The one we get force inside not be the normal mechanic boy with the shots. The one we get force with the carry gun. How many all of them be? They reach 100,000? No. So Ohanize not feel recuse. Although those one are their own internal stress, let me call it like that. Even if I know there's a lot of political things, whatever under it, but so those were not to concern us. Yeah. Now this Joker boy Mumu and this do anything IPOB, we not anti-IPOB. If you know me, you know already. We don't like to divide the country. Not until our Oba say let's lead the country, we know they support anything say lead the country. And if our Oba just they talk on today, we just start on today. Now so we take the function. Because so many times I've tried to explain to so many people where we say Omonobane do, we are not talking about a king. A king is a little thing where Omonobane do is. That's why don't let that language confuse you. Omonoba. It's like the giant sun, the illuminated being, where they illuminate the paths for the Edo people. So now make us they say, now our God. What did the sun be to you? Without the sun here on earth, life not there yet. So automatically the sun be like God to this earth planet. Now so consciously, that's how our Oba be to us. Now be the captain, the leader of our soul tribe spiritually. Then incarnates into flesh. Constantly they exist with us in flesh. So now make us come to say, Osalo Buano Managbo, meaning God in flesh. That is not something you compare with a king. A king now get chest pass, who get soldiers, who fight pass. Our own are different thing. I know the people private call because that's Momo if I call and still private call, still take call. If you want call directly or not just waste time take call after I not get too much energy to talk to different people. Call directly and show your number if you are serious. Yes. Sorry, I ended your call. I just don't want to take private calls. I greet you with peace and love.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening. Please, what's your contribution? Thank you too.
People will go, they say Oba means king for Yoruba. Oba can mean king for Yoruba, not mean king for Benin.
Of course.
The name now, the title now, Omonobanedo.
Facts.
I don't know why it's hard for them to know the meaning of Omo. You just know. Like, first, the side that shines for the old Edo people. And number two, just this life, when you off life now, when you honor, you go ask for Benin or Edo language, you go say, Obanea, you go say, Oba. Oba means shine. It's people.
Illumination, yes.
This man, king for our language. And Oba na even
the thing can't go to the meet king for their side. The thing not meet king for our language. And number two, those Yoruba people, they say they are only of people fall from the sky. I don't understand. Even Jesus, so they born not fall from sky. He fall from sky, not break leg, he not break hand, he not break. Is Oduwa. And I don't ask one Yoruba girl. Now my friend, I ask and say, what is the meaning of Oduduwa? He say not be Oduduwa, now Odua. He can't spell as O-D-O-U. Now because I say no, the one that said they spell that because for our history is Oduwa. Now that one Oba only of Ife, that one king. Now is Zod now Biniman. Because now is Oduwa, the exile prince. He can't say yes, he know. He say Yoruba people they hide down from us. He say he know. His mama tell him.
He said, but Yoruba, this girl told me this thing. I was like, why did they add that? Why did not people talk the truth? He said, all Yoruba people, most of them know say they are king now from Benin.
Of course.
Just that they hide down. They not just want fee. They just do that fee carry away that they fee. They don't want come feet down. Now say no, that one not gonna make it down. Just need to say it. He said most Yoruba people know. Now say, but this thing not good. When the girl tell me that, and I'm my very close friend, he tell me, I was like, wow, but it's not good then. It's not good. When that prince from Benin go on our side, finish, go, and even for the Yoruba land, they not born their king. Their king was not born. The king, he come from Benin. They come, they say, even before our prince even go there, they say for vision, say, a stranger will come and rule them. Who is that stranger?
Zodowa, of course.
They said for that Yoruba people, they say a stranger, they are native of saying, say a stranger will come rule them. Who be that stranger? Now Jesus, he fall from sky. Break. I don't understand. All this history where I know I just want to not be all Asian, because I believe it's not be all Asian. Now because of jealousy, because that was kingdom, they see jealousy. Jealousy is like low that the people say that kid also good. How you are from? If you are not proud of your tribe, or you are not proud to say you come from where you come from, try and belong. With the Edo, we are proud. With the Benin, if you they say okay, you be Esan, you don't know your history. Go and read it. Then they say Igodomigodo. So Igodomigodo, where may they show me for Esan? Where Igodomigodo be anything for street name or name of human being or even the Idu? No, nothing like that. They claim what to not be. They claim I not just understand. Just because of envy and jealousy for the Benin kingdom.
Yes.
This kingdom is not being saying as just Nigeria recognizing it, even the British recognize it, even everybody. So you not get Igbo people not get history, they not get. So they come from Israel. For me, I believe so they come from Cameroon. I believe that Igbo people come from Israel, some come from Cameroon. So if they defend their Biafra, may they go back. You know, people create your Biafra for country where
you not be
original. You like they not create God, not create you there. You just want some country there. It's not done that way. Ha! Bro, thank you very much for your good work.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, bye. Thank you. There's something I'd like to reply. I saw a comment which caught my attention. He said, the person said, so why did the Benin don't grow and why did they remain small? Let me explain something to you. Because this is what a lot of people don't know. Great Benin. The word Benin, I've explained it before. That Benin you are seeing, that Benin city, is the capital of ancient Great Benin Empire. Go reach Onitsha, Asaba, Agbo, Akure, Ekiti, Congo, Ghana. All this territory is a part of ancient Great Benin, all to the way to Atlantic. Go reach Warri, Sapele, all these places where they see today. All now be Great Benin Empire. So this place where you can't know today as Benin, where you they say why we not grow. That one and you're the capital. You'll be like Paris. Paris now the capital of France. So you know if you can say Paris people. No, they be Francais. You need to understand the way these things stay the function. So now the thing can say only that people where they stay for that capital city, now it can't be the only people. No. Esa, now our people. Urobo, now our people. Afema, now our people. Aushi, now our people. Agbo people, now our. Now make all this kingdom now they under the Oba of Benin kingdom. If you don't understand geography, you don't study history, so you go always they ask those foolish questions. Then another thing where you need to still know now, Inside this empire now, we constantly get sacred royal blood will be true descendants of Paidu. So because we be royal family and we carry noble soul, we can't get people will be servants where they work under our ancient empire. So the more the people the many, we go they cut land, give them, make they settle as a royal blood where will be. So now we know they work. Our nation, our nature, we know they work. Now only few of us now be hunters, some still go carry farm that time. Say you can see a man, ancient Edo man, call you they walk off ahead. That one not our blood. We get people where they serve us. And when we say servants, a servant is different from slaves. Mona not still go confuse myself. So many of you where they hate us to do, now father, now servants for ancient great Benin kingdom. E.g. Choma. Choma, the person we found today on Nicha kingdom. He was a servant in ancient great Benin kingdom, a wrestler where later was admitted into Benin royal army. He fought war for great Benin army. He can't go for passion. Like he served, finish, he come free, and we can't give him servant blessings and everything. May he go still take from your own land. Now he can't take migrate, can't reach where he reach. The Adave, which is the staff of authority we will give her. Now he can still go install land there. Now he take create this Onichaki the way they see today. So, and that is the first kingdom in the whole of the East. You need to know your history. If we dey talk and not me say we hate you, we just want to make you know truths. Because IPOB they lie to you. They be Yoruba. How can we be Yoruba when it be say before Izoduwa, who the Yoruba were later corrupt to Oduduwa, before he even migrates from Migodo land, before he even migrates, he has already mastered the art of craft. He has already mastered spiritual science. He has already understand energy and everything. When he dey domia means struggle. When he dey domia, they go for inside forest. Now you can see group of people in today present day Ife land where you see so. Now you see group of people. They are kind of disorganized. They don't get spiritual orientation. They don't get cultural structure. And him a prince, we don't learn all these things. He don't master all this science. He was just like, okay, you know what? Come, now I teach the things. When they see his behavior, his comportment, his speaking, they saw him, they said, this one a God, this one a holy man, this one fall from sky, this one just come from somewhere. He tell them, say, no fall from sky, he come from the east, he come point towards the east. What is in the east of Ife? Benin kingdom. Now make your ear many Yoruba they tell you, say, we are from the east, do the way from the east. When we say the east, we are not talking about Middle East. We are talking about the east of Ife land. Ile Nafe, meaning I run and I survive. That's what they now call Ile Ife. In Benin language, it means I ran and here I survive. So you need to understand deep history, not the history that is being narrated by haters. So what is now the problem today? The problem today now is after Izoduwa, who was a prince now orient those people. They took him as God. So they worship him. That's why in today, Yoruba is not a tribe. Yoruba is a religion. People agree to be speaking that language and be sharing that culture. All Yorubas are not one people. Do you know that? Now make Oduduwa nation not really get future because youths are not the same people. So there is a lot you have to know about our history. And when we are saying it, you know me say we hate you. We just want to make you learn the truth. And not from one side hater where they suffer inferiority complex. No. Know the truth. Our history is so wide. So what will be the advantage of the Yoruba? Let's go deeper a little. The advantage now was when the colonial masters started to come, more than 80 million Yorubas were sold as slaves to the Western world. Long before Oyibo even start to come, they say they want to invade us, they'd already captured more than 80 million Yorubas. Listen, that point is very important. That now gave the Yorubas educational, academical, programming, colonization advantage more than the Benin's, which means they can't study, they can't understand literature, they can't know how to write. Now make many historians now Yorubas, and now they can't they rewrite history. When we never they rewrite history, how we tell the document history based on our fine artwork with the cast history. We know the right term. We'll cast down in a way we go take day forever. But then come study from the white man, then come know how to take the right. Now there they can start to they rewrite everything. And that's the same thing one campaign, one Leon of Ife want to continue now. He want to continue projecting that Yoruba superiority, which in the real sense, Oni of Ife is just a chief priest of Oduduwa, who is a son from Benin Kingdom. So in another word, Oni of Ife is not an Oba, is not a king, he's just a chief priest. Ohe in Benin language, that's what he is. If he come Benin na Ohe, the respect and regard what people like us get for him now based on our connection now with Oromila. So let's go deep. What is Oromila? Oromila now, which Oni of Ife is the chief priest, in now the junior brother of Iha itself. We need to call her Ihao Minigbon. Ihao Minigbon is more sophisticated than Ifa. In case you don't know our cosmology, Ihao Minigbon have more sequences, more details than Ifa. But today Ifa is recognized worldwide. Iha is not recognized. Why? Because Izoduwa, who become Oduduwa, took it as an institution and he taught it. Why we just take her like normal thing? That will be the thing will happen. So what we need to do today now to start to institutionalize all these things. If not, Yorubas go want to always brainwash the future generation. So Duduwa for constant. No human being fall from the sky. The first human came out of the ocean, not the sky. The sky meets now European doctrines and ideology. No humans fall down from sky. If you look that's why we are the owner of the Atlantic Ocean. You need to know what we are talking about here. You need to know a lot of things. Let me just take call because we can't say it all one day. Both sir, good evening, sir.
Good evening, Mr. Oguname.
Domo, sir. Domo, both sir.
Oh, I talk very Baba.
He said.
I just want to contribute to this great teaching this evening and the misnarrative that the IPOB are busy creating and narrating about. You see, the fact remains on that every true soul, every soul that is still alive and every true man know the true story and know where this propaganda started from. You see, IPOB first of all started fighting the Yoruba tooth and nail. They fight them till the Yoruba became afraid and started joining IPOB to agitate for a country that can never be. Now, when they see that Yoruba is not doing what they are doing, they turn around and say, who can we also use to rise up that we pull down Nigeria? They decided to face Edo, and they know the origin of Edo himself. The people that are protecting Nigeria, the glue of Nigeria today, that are still, the people that are still sacrificing to the gods, still appealing the gods, still appealing the spirit of the land to be patient
with our political leader. The people who are still making up that there are still a little bit Nigeria today are the Edos, which are represented by the Oba of Benin. So they understand the terminology very well that if Edo is no longer in Nigeria, Nigeria will completely die. So that is why they decided on their own to say, okay, what we must do is to make sure Edo join us or we pull Edo down by all means. There was a broadcast Nnamdi Kanu did some time ago, which he made confession to his people that the reason why they did not get the Biafra at that time during the Civil War is because Edo were not carried along. So that land is a very special land.
That's true.
And I want to make them understand today and confirm it to them that truly the people are appealing the God of Nigeria, the God of the land, I mean the gods of the land. The people gluing Nigeria in today are the Benin traditional system. And thank God for the institution of Nigeria, the federal government, who understand the role of our traditional monarch. And this is what the Igbo people knows. And this is why they are doing everything within their reach to make sure they pull down the Benins, they pull down the Edos, and divide the people. But we must also understand that Ishan people are always a kind of people that I don't want them to see it as an insult. People that are neither there or here. That is why it's as if their door is open. The enemy can usually penetrate and use them. I don't want our Edo people, Ununozedo, to blame them or see them as an enemy. No. But we must understand that they need our prayer this time because it's a trial time for them. And their hearts are open, they can easily be carried away. So the Igbo discover where there is oil and the people that can be easily convinced. Look at the Aunchi, look at the Akoko Edo. You know, Igbo cannot carry them and bring them into this their so-called Biafra fight because those ones are well grounded. They understand their roots very well. But because our brothers, their hearts are open, they are too gullible. They are gullible people which their mind is usually carried away. That is why they can usually influence, the majority of them. But the fact is that what Igbo are failed to realize that this is just a waking for our people. Our history could have not been taught in television today, in the streets today, in everywhere today, if not for, the ignorance fight that the Biafra is fighting against us.
Yeah, advantage of the fight, yeah.
Look at anywhere you go today, all you want to hear, in fact, the most popular tribes on social media today in Nigeria are the Benis, are the Edos. You see, this is because of the negative accusation that IPOB have continued to support against the Benin. But they know that they have lost it and they have lost it already. And I want to also use this opportunity to talk in the issue of Imajoki. Yes. Many people that they are secretly talking that Imajoki was arrested. Why? The issue of Imajoki is very, very necessary. We need to persecute him at this time. Why? Because number one, those that are doing it in abroad are in abroad. But him is in Nigeria and in Edo State. So, if we let him go for the kind of character he has possessed and the blasphemy on the highest level that he has blasphemed our traditional system, in fact, the law needs to have its place so that people like that will learn and so that others who are being sponsored to speak in such a demonic manner will also learn. IPOB have learned that you don't bite the hand that feed you.
And the sincere part is that we, the Benin, are usually forgive. We usually forgive people for the past, for what the so-called Ipob did to our land during the Civil War. The way they invaded our land, we forgive them and we let them come and have their place and do their business, you know, and succeed in our land. Look at the way they are polluting our youth on social media. Who even brought this issue of prostitute that we are talking about today? Who started it? Blood money that we are talking about today. Who started it? 419 that we are talking about today. Who started it? Courtesan that we are talking about today. Who started it? Our people are copying them. Our people are just copying them because we have left our people and because we said we are Nigeria. Let's live as one. Therefore, by living as one, this internal enemy have now seen the privilege to penetrate in us. Thank God they have opened our eyes to know that we don't need to leave ourselves open like that. We are grateful to God that this time many of our people are waking up, and the Benin, most especially the Edos, are uniting themselves again. We are rebuilding our home because we know that which has been lost, our ancestors are restoring it day by day. So let them continue. We know they are going to end up in their grave because the truth must prevail.
Facts.
That must our top day.
Thank
you very much.
Thank you. Okay, bye bye for now. Thank you. Wow. That is just wow. I love the word. I love what is just said. But please, what I want to beg everybody when we are addressing, please don't generalize it as Igbo or Esan, you know, because so that we don't look like we are doing the work for IPO, because that's what they want. They want to paint the picture like, hey, everybody's against Igbo. No, Igbo people are wonderful people. Are just bad head with this way call themselves IPOB be the problems. I greet you with peace and love. Hello? It's Bota. Please, what will be your contribution?
You don't make a call. When I don't pick my call, I thank God now, I don't pick my call.
Yeah, nah, the line PC. That's why, my brother.
So, Namibia says, and for Benin, we have to pataki. You see, make I tell her the truth, the truth. Igbo people and Asian, they jealous our kiddo. Men, you know, be Asian.
Not be still all Igbo. Now, more they use IPOB, may not be like a tribal thing.
Yes.
Like this.
Yes. They jealous our kiddo. The way we take the serve our Oba. Our Oba is very, for the full Africa is different from all the rest people. I'm not lie you. I don't go Imo State. I go Imo State. I stayed there for years, go work for LFTC. I stay for Imo State for Ohaji. I stay for Egbema. I stay for Obile, Umosun, Umoboke, Awara, Obeti. So I don't stay with them. They don't respect their king. They don't respect their king. I can mention many names now if they hear me. If they want to keep waiting for wait to this I stay this place last Obile. You get one king for the Obile, that is the village. Don't they respect him? One day when the man they come, I greet that man. I call greet him, early morning greet. Because he shock, he put crown for head. He called me, say where from? I say from Benin. The man shout. He said Benin. He said Benin. He said I get Nigeria. He said Benin Kingdom. He said because yes, I said greet him. He said it's surprised him. Igbo not get land for Nigeria. They are from Cameroon. Now we get everywhere. get land, go reach Igbo side. They never know. Igbo is from Cameroon. They don't get land for Nigeria. Now these 5 states when they talk about 5 states. Now we get them. When time come, I go open for the bit of this year. Now we get the state. If do not get land for Nigeria, they are from Cameroon. They will go back to Cameroon. We just give them that place with the state. That man say, he said, "Now we be, he said, "Now get Nigeria." When the elders want break cola for that village, they call me, come at this side of the street. They say, go with that Benin man. They can't touch the cola before they break up.
Yeah, that's the tradition.
What are we not saying?
Yes.
What are we not saying?
Because the elders get sense, they know the truth.
The IPOP, they know the truth. Benin Kingdom, they don't nobody see break up. It's what our forefathers laid for us.
Mm-hmm.
I was shocked when Una Bikalu said they have gone in Benin. I got shocked. Are you sure? Are you sure? Where you gonna pass? Except for the second going there. What Benin?
Even for Isa, normal Isa man to know himself. You know they follow the do all those nonsense. Now just all this one we don't know themselves. All this small joker boy.
He get one woman. Now when it's a woman, you go put something where that's air for center of head. When they shout that the Isha warrior, you go put it. If Igbo man speak Igbo, she no go hear one. She no go hear one. But if we Benin I speak, she go hear. Then how you got to say it's in a grapher? If Igbo man talk, you know they hear.
All those who are not confused.
That woman, make she just, you know, say if person don't hold for Europe, you get where they put them. They come to one old house.
You never know Spain. Spain don't got that one.
So the thing they pay me for, man. What?
Imagine person we don't talk for Europe. Now you want to do agitator.
If Igbo man speaks Igbo, that woman so she know hear one, she know hear two. But if I speak, she will hear. How you call me back? You got to say Biafra, Godomi, Godonini.
Because one IPOB boy, now in the daytime, so now that one sweet enter his brain, not can know herself again. Others one are dead people. They only talk about those dead people.
You're supposed to be proud that you are from Benin Empire. Many people, that's a big way for that village. He sharp. When you say from Benin, he sharp.
There you go, big joker boy. Now.
The man sharp. The man hold me. He said that's why I greet God. I see the crown for his head. He said, you know, say with the respect king where. But he said for our people for here, all these the people for the village here, he said they don't know what they call king.
Every people different, and our individuality is also okay. The only way concern people like us now, even if say for your culture, you know, they respect king. Respect people own where they regard their own. Simple. Everybody must not be like you. So for me, I understand Igbo cosmology, and I understand why they don't even need to respect any king. To be honest with you, I understand. But when you come out from your boundary, respect other people, the host people, respect them as the city day. Because according to Igbo cosmology, everybody now king. So that one might be their like normal orientation. So IPOB is not just now using that knowledge to take on the disrespect everybody. No, now for your land be that. Because of your own genetical and spiritual makeup. So when you come our God in human, simple. Why can't they hard and not can know? Thank you very much, my brother. I might still take another person call. I love your contribution. Thank you very much, okay? Sorry, a direct call don't enter your own, so I might just pick the direct call. I greet you with peace and love. Abota. Yeah, sorry, I had to end that call because she called me with landline, and that take away my internet because I use the same internet hotspots for my two phones. Sorry, do what?
Hello, hi.
Good evening. I greet you, peace and love. Please, what's your contribution?
Okay, thank you. Yeah, my contribution is really, I saw a lot of time you are talking about trying to promote our Delta. I want to ask you now about the Yoruba people that invaded the Benin Kingdom and the Fulani that's controlling most of the Benin resources and other stuff like that. Why is it that nobody's talking about that? They're only talking about the Igbos. Why?
Okay. I can answer you. We are not talking about Igbos. We are talking about IPOB.
What did IPOB do?
Okay. I love that question. Let me start the answering from this point. The Yorubas never invaded Benin Kingdom. The only people who invaded us according to our history is the British Empire. Then, what is going on now is this. IPOB is trying to miseducate some of Edo people and make them think that they are Biafrans so that they can start hating their own brothers and sisters and helping them to destroy Edo land. And this is like a threat to our identity, to our own existence.
What you're saying is incorrect because Edo is a tribe, but Biafra is not a tribe. So it's like you miscalculate it.
Okay, also, please tell me, what is Biafra? Please tell me, educate me. What is Biafra?
It's like a kind of people who believe that they have a region or they can create self-determination from Nigeria because it's not balanced.
Okay. Please, thank you for that answer. Please, another question. Has Biafra ever come to existence in the history of Africa?
What?
Has Biafra ever come to existence in the history of Africa? Like a kingdom, not as Biafra?
Yeah, even if there is not, you can have any name. You can have any name if you want to have a country or kind of self-determination. You can even create a name. It's not important. And also, the Fulani are invading and killing henchmen and killing and other things, killing the dough and other stuff. But why you are not against them?
We are against anything criminality, anything insurgency, anything that will create present or future conflicts. So what we are dealing with now is we are dealing with something that will create a future conflict. Fulani is just not Fulani, sorry. Those bandits, they are just something of the now which a normal state governor with right senses can take care of. So we are just praying to have a good governor who can take care of all those things.
It's not true.
Okay. So tell me the truth.
It's not true because it's all the whole West Africa, they have ISWAP. They have jihadis that is coming from the Sahel to aid our area. You're saying that you are not saying the truth.
Please, no problem. Since you say I'm not saying the truth, please let me say this inside. Since you recognize ISWAP, you recognize Boko Haram, please you answer me. The people ISWAP has killed in the north, the Fulani people ISWAP has killed, and the people ISWAP has killed in the east, which one is more?
It doesn't matter which one is more. The way they come from is...
Of course it matters, because you are trying to project it as if that is our major problem. We know there is a lot of problem. We are just trying to focus on each one at each different time. ISWAP, Boko Haram has killed more northerners than east, south, and west combined. That is facts. So we know
what you're saying is not true because they could not.
You keep saying I'm not saying the truth, and yet you are not correcting me.
Listen, because they cannot find. If they could find the southern Nigerians there, they will kill them more.
But they are not killing. They are not killing them now. They are killing themselves. Because you want me to believe
they are taking a Edo to become Biafra. It doesn't matter because Biafra is just a name.
Then we don't want just a name. It's simple. We just want to be who we have always been for 2,500 years.
No, they're not changing. They're not changing Edo. You are making a mistake. They don't say no more Edo. Edo as a tribe doesn't exist. You are giving wrong information.
Have you listened? Please wait.
Edo is a tribe. Edo is a tribe in Nigeria, and Edo can be a tribe in Biafra. So what is?
But we don't want to even have anything to do with Biafra.
Say you cannot speak for everybody.
No problem. So thank you. This is me, and you are calling my phone, so I think we can also end it here. Thank you very much. I appreciate your contribution.
But you got to know that really they don't.
Sorry, I just had to take another call. You tried.
Hello, sir.
I tried. Hello, Obota, Domosa.
Domosa, what's up, baby? I just want to make a correction of what this IPOB caller is. An Nissan guy. I know him very well. So I just want to make a correction of what he's saying.
Yeah.
I want to ask him only one question, just one. Before Nnamdi Kanu were arrested, we are hearing Fulani killing this, Fulani killing that, Fulani killing in Benin, Fulani killing in Sokoto, Fulani killing here. I want to ask just him one question. Since the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu, how many Fulani have we heard that they are killing in Lagos, Ibadan Express Road? Let him answer that question.
They
And
don't want
secondly,
to talk about that.
we also, there are facts, because most of us belong to IPOB group that are there listening to. That is when we really identify that these people are our enemy. There are facts that many of those killing that they come out on social media to say they are Fulani Esme, 80% of them was sponsored by an IPOB member. They were sponsored just to cause chaos everywhere. The evidence is clear. Since the arrest of their master, nobody has heard about any Fulani happening, killing in Benin or killing in Lagos Ibadan Express Road.
Yeah.
Number one. Number two, the killing of unknown gunmen have suddenly died just like that. So, if the people say they are not part of your struggle as a Biafra per se, you don't force people into a name they don't want to identify with. You don't force them. We are not forcing you to be a part of Nigeria. We are only advising you that if you don't want to be in Nigeria, go according to the law. People who hate their leaders, who hate their elders, we that love our leaders and love our elders, we cannot be one. We cannot work together, because even the Bible that they preach said, can two work together except they agree? Please let that guy answer me that since the arrest of their leader, where are the Fulani Esme that are killing in the east, that are killing in the south, that are killing in the Benin? Up till now, we have not added any of them. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you. They don't like truthful conversation. Thank you. We don't like blame games. This is not about tribe. Nobody. Insurgency is insurgency. Terrorism is terrorism. So nobody should point Igbo or Fulani, Yoruba, Edo or Isa. No. What is wrong, regardless who is doing it. So this is not a tribal thing. I greet you with peace and love.
Yeah, I greet you, bros.
Please, what is your contribution?
Yeah, my contribution, my name is Prince Oshoma. I greet you, bros.
Yeah. Please reduce your volume over there so you can hear me so well. I think we are having a network delay. It's like you are hearing me later. after I have spoken.
Yeah, I can hear you right now. I can hear you
Okay,
right now.
thank you. Please, just make your contribution, please, so we can make it fast.
Okay, my contribution about Edo and Biafra issue is very simple. Okay, so you can hear me now, right?
Yeah, I think it's network. Maybe you'll dial it again because you are hearing like later. It's not clear. You've got it again. Okay, I think the network is better now.
Okay, the network is okay now, right?
I believe so. You can try again.
Okay, bros, good evening. My name is Shoma.
Prince Shoma, good evening.
Yeah, so my contribution pertaining this, I've been watching, I've been doing your interview and other things, and I've been seeing different calling, mostly the guy that called before the last caller now. The truth is that, we the Edos, you already said it at the beginning when you were describing the fact of the migrations of Edo. Okay? So, my blame, because I always say that we the Benin will make mistake in the beginning where we were colonizing Nigerian and where we were like capturing other places. When we were capturing other places, we didn't implement our languages towards all those places. That's the problem that we are having right now. Okay? So the Igbo, the Yoruba, they can take advantage of us because of the majority of their languages people are speaking. Okay? Okay, right now, in the particular of Biafra in Edo State, at times, you said it before now that the Auchi, the Akoko Edo, Ibini, apart from some of the Esan, they don't want to comply. Okay? So we know where we are coming from. We know where we are heading to. We are great Edo people. And we know where we belong to. I always tell people that knows me before now that Edo that you are hearing Edo is we are the Nigerians. In nature and culture, we are the Nigerians. So no matter how people are fighting today, they want to divide or they want to be on their own, mostly those Biafra, they know they don't even have the root where they will stand. That is just the truth of this battle. They don't have the root where they will start from. You understand? Of the majority, because the Igbo people, the majority, how are they going to sustain? For example, we should give them a country they are looking for as a Biafra. They will kill themselves finish now. You understand me? Even we would they abroad, what would they see, what would they mingle with them? Would they see how they kill themselves because of small things? You understand me? So such people can't join them to call each other a family, as a country. You understand me? So no matter how people are dragging, no matter how people are commenting, no matter how the few ESA people are giving them hope that the Edos are with them, they should just know from today and even before now that Edo people will never be with them. That is just the truth, and that's my comment.
Thank you very much. The wise IPOB, they know all these things already. The only ones that still don't know are these lost souls from Edo who are looking for identity, who think they are Biafrans. The real Biafran agitators, they don't even want to hear anything Edo inside their movement. But these lost ones are looking for identity, so they are trying to just attach themselves to Biafra. So that's why they are the one who will lose in everything, because they will later neither be here nor there. They will just be floating in the middle. like paper you drop
They
inside
know,
where.
they know.
Yeah,
They
so
doesn't
they
have
don't
a
have
big
future.
headquarter, talkers of land. So that is not an issue.
So the wise ones know already all these things. Thank you very much.
Okay,
I appreciate
Baba.
your contribution. Thank you. Yeah, we will round it up now. We have tried, and I think it's also okay for today. The main thing is just that people should know that Africans, we are one family. Anything that now make anyone want to start dividing this family, that person needs to be really resisted. Because Africa can only survive if we unite. So anybody who is agitating, fighting for division of Africa, you will know that they are the enemy, the real enemies of Africa. So if you are serious, let's work together. That's why we have United Nigeria Organization. If you want to join, you can join. You can come and join us. Although I did not put the link here. That's why we have it now. Because we understood something already. People have chosen Africa as their cake. So if you like divide yourself to make yourself a small nation, you are still a victim. You are still a slave. The only thing that can set you free is to build your strong unity and bond with all your fellow black race. So even if you hear me or anybody say Igbo, Hausa, Fulani, Isan, Edo, just know that those are just for normal conversation. The real call, we are one family. The only enemy here is anybody who want to break and destroy this family. So as far as the Edo aspect is concerned, we love everybody. Whether we don't care your tribe even. As far as you have a soul, you're a human being, you are alive, we love you. But when you want to start now penetrating into our society to create elements of destruction and division, that we will not tolerate, regardless of our close relationship or friendship with you. So Joker Boy is already being arrested now. Special thanks to all the beautiful Edo men and women worldwide who also support the efforts to arrest him. Special thanks to our beloved brother Curtis Tugbo, who led also the police to his house at midnight to really pick him up, and everybody who participated in the activities. I thank you all. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't take one curse now. I thank you all, and let's try keep doing what is right. Now when they do arrest her, may we see people where you want come and say no, must bail her. That time we go come no. Say see you now, see you now, see you now. No, say since everybody they say don't be the sinner. One no sinner now. Cause he must confess now. He must confess. He must confess. He go take lawyer now. He must confess. So that is just it. Call is still coming. 2 calls at the same time. Normally I want to round up now. So let me just take a call. If you are the one caller, you can try again. I can just take a call now then. I greet you with peace and love. Please, what is your name?
All right, my brother. Good evening. My name is Joel.
Good evening. Please, what's your contribution?
Okay. Say a big thank you to you. I've been following you for a long time. I'm on your WhatsApp group already.
Thank you very much for your support and love.
Yeah. I've been following you a long time. I really love your courage and everything. The truth of the matter is that most of us who are the youth are being misled. They never told us the truth. I am an Igbo man, a typical Igbo.
That's nice.
us don't even know the truth of what we are being chasing. And all those guys who are out there calling themselves freedom fighters are just after their own pocket.
Yes.
Here in Dubai, they have association like IPOB also,
Okay.
which I know that they are just here duping people money.
Of course.
Some are just living large with people's money here, all in the name they are fighting for freedom. So I just wish people will understand and we can have voices out there to tell people the truth and make them understand that these guys are just after their pocket and fighting for nothing. But the truth of the matter is that people are hungry. The youths are jobless.
Yes.
They are doing nothing. Their hearts are bittered already. So they just need to tell them something to ignite the anger in their hearts, and they keep acting funny.
Emotional hackers.
So, because if they are busy or doing something, I don't think they'll be out there doing all these things.
Yeah.
So please, I urge you to keep speaking up. I believe one day so many will still understand.
Wow, thank you very much. Thank you. You just shared a very beautiful.
Thank you, my brother, Dr. Guname.
Thank you. Thank you. I wish you a nice day ahead. Thank you very much. Bye-bye for now. This caller made a very beautiful point, because this is why I always call Nnamdi Kanu emotional hacker. Based on there is chaos in the land, here you just hack their frustration and use it now to manipulate them. Let me take this course. I greet you with peace and love. Please, what's your contribution? What will be your contribution, I beg?
Hey, good evening. I'm calling from Sweden. Actually, I just wanted to contribute on the issue that is going on in our country, Nigeria. In the first place, I will actually say that I'm not with the what do you call it, Biafra, the way they are trying to take things, the way they are taking the agitation. Can you hear me?
Perfectly, I can hear you so well.
Okay. My basic point is that actually what is the problem of Nigerians, because if they really know what the problem of Nigerians is, definitely they will know where to fight. What I will actually say that the first problem of Nigerians is our regional government that are doing the embezzlement of the funds given to them to use for basic amenities. So if they have to look into the problem, they have to start from their feet. Because it is not the Fulani, neither the Hausas are ruling the south or southern parts of Nigeria. We all have our regional government, which definitely they are all from our tribe.
Our people.
So definitely we have to start from there. We have to start tackling issues from there. So when the budget is being made for a certain area of the country, then they must have to make sure that those budgets are used for what it was meant for. Then we can start progressing. Because I believe that will be a start. And the other aspect, if I have to make any agitation, it should be against the rule of law. Because the law is not working fine. So we should be fighting for justice in the judiciary system. The president of a country cannot actually do anything because he is totally, how should I put it? He is like, if he should do something, he's like being above the law. So the people who actually need to do something in our country, is the law. In a country where there is no law, things doesn't function. I live in Sweden. I've traveled around most other parts of the country here in Europe. So the basic thing is the rigidity of the law. When the law is rigid, then nobody can go against those laws. So in a place where the law is not rigid, then even the president can mess with the law. I can give a simple example about Spain. When, the Bárcenas, for example, went against the law, what happened? The law put him in his place. He was dealt with and taken to jail. So when the law is not functioning, then anybody can go against the law. So that is one of the first places that should be tackled in the country. The laws, the court or the law court or the judiciary system should be separated from the other powers so that they can work freely. And I mean work freely, work freely. They don't need anybody to control them, maybe power from above. No. It should be separated from the other arms of government so that they can work independently. Then from there, I believe our country can start. So this agitation of the thing is not going to help us. It's going to destroy us. If they want to agitate for anything, let it be for at most for their state. So when a state is getting better, the other will see and learn from it. So I believe through then we can start growing. That's all I can contribute for now.
Your contribution, I really appreciate you. This is how we wish for the black man to be thinking solution. And when we start thinking solution, then we can fix our problem. But people today, instead of thinking solution, they are thinking division. And division is not a solution. It's like you are running from your house that is on fire instead of you to take water to quench the fire. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much. We need more bright minds like you. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Keep on the good work.
Thank you. Bye-bye for now.
Bye for now.
I just wish all this so-called agitator will just listen to what this beautiful man has just said now. Because we have to be saying the truths. Divide the country now and not solve your problem, you know.
Hello, Padomota.
Hello, Obota. I think I last call you moving now. What's your contribution?
Thank God I was able to go through.
That's why I had to take it. Yeah.
Okay, first and foremost, I just want to commend you for your good work and what you've been doing. That the Edos, the indigenous Edos, we are really appreciate and we thank God. We thank you for everything. Secondly, sometimes, when some topic come up like this, a lot of things distract us from what we are actually talking about. So, but we learn, and a lot of callers that called in. We all learn and we enjoy the program. I'm going to talk about the issue of this boy that they just arrested.
Yes.
I swear to God. And those people that have done this, well done. Now, I would love to contribute to them for in a Kiniawa donor. I really want to contribute. Even though it's a little that I have, I just need to put it towards it. Because this will sound a lesson to others that they feel they are above the law. So if we don't use one as an example, the rest will not learn.
Especially yes.
Especially we the Benin, that we think we know above the law. I keep saying one thing: if you don't respect your father, your own mother, you will not be able to respect
any other elders in the community or in the society. But if you respect your father and your mother, you won't go beyond, because these people have been existing before your parents come into the world. So that is why whenever I see them talking, it breaks my heart to say, not suppose not see you know, so I really commend you, Ipa, and my a boy, you know, who you wake up. Or I go Naya Lumo, you will no, who wake up or mommy sideways.
You guy, okay,
too soup. And when we work at the project, one sideways, the project, although I confess, he got money because I already said. Guy sideways, guy, I will be a guy, only really nutrients, no one. But Mama, by no project, then you start confessing.
Yes.
That's what I really want for you. And secondly, quickly, issue of this Esa and Edo. Where Okwe Magadon, Egafo, or something like that. I don't just, the illiterate ones are the one coming out to say we are Isha, we are not Edo. Or we are Edos, we are not Isha. Because if you go to Benin today, 80% of the Isha who feel they were born in Edo, partly Benin, partly Edo, the one who claim, they have their property, they have their investment in Edo State. Why didn't they build them in Isha land and thinking the investment is going to materialize? You could hardly see a typical Benin person who doesn't marry to an Isha community who wants to go to Isha land to have his investment. No. So please, we should stop all this. And I blame social media expose us to know the kind of attitude and character we are, the kind of people we are, how we love ourselves or how we hate ourselves. Because if not because of social media or the YouTuber are paying them, I don't think they will come out and be constituting nuisance. Because a nuisance makes it so.
Of course.
Obi mama, obi me. Hey, yo, Banado acclaim Oba. Why your Banuti a meaningful?
Omonoba
Nedo. But here at your back, Igbo at king, because only our English. You value at your back. My Adwaka walk by my thing. It doesn't work like that. And for the Biafra people, the IPO people, you don't want to be a Benin. You don't want the Edos. You don't want to, how will I use it? You don't want to be a dose. You want a dose to be a Biafra. Is that common sense? So how can you claim what does not belong to you? You don't even know our origin. You want to claim us. You want us to be who you not are. So I pity the better for us. We all learn now, and peace reign in our religion. Thank you, Ipa. That was my little contribution. And well done to those people that get this stupid boy arrested. I really appreciate them.
Exactly. Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right.
I will write you after the program. We are still after some of his boys. Those who are run away, they have to pick all of them, because we don't pick all of them now. Then we want to try to be instigating violence. So we just want to end that chapter. He and his boys, because he have boys, about 7 of them.
All those boys you mean, if there's any savings that we can put money in to make sure we get those boys. For me, I would just wanted to, like, if there's any possibility, their parents are not involved. Some of them, when you see your child doing something and you say it, it's high time for parents to be coming out and you be back in over the next day.
Of course.
When you see your child doing something wrong, cry out and say, I'm not involved. Because when it gets to a time that a family will vanish them from the community and the society, and their heart will be so down. Go everywhere. I've lived in Lagos. I've lived in Abuja. Those are the two places I've been to. No matter how you dig your ground, you will never see a red sand coming out from the ground. It's either white or every other color. But come to Edo State, which is Edo Rimani, Wazi go to Amekenoba.
Of course.
So as a mother, when you see your child doing something that is really bad, you call someone into a lave wadogun gomona gwa because it's
exactly.
If we just like wherever they hide, they will pay just like their sons, they will pay for their sins.
Exactly.
I don't suppose not but money is very bad.
Yes, now it's a diplomatic company. It's a diplomatic man. Yeah, man.
But already my begging no spiritual one, no why spiritual one my begging.
Yes,
so why can't we respect the one that we see? In UK, everybody, you respect the queen. I have my way queen when you done. The queen is Ziba.
They rape people around the world.
And insulted the queen. You will know right from the internet you are using to call or to browse. They will trace you down to your inner house.
Sharply, without wasting time. That's right.
And you will pay for it. Because you can talk to politicians, they don't care. But talk to the queen, you will know that. Anyway, let me just leave this. Now we'll inbox me later. I would like to contribute, just like I said.
All right.
I love you, everyone. Bye. And we appreciate. And please keep us updated about this stupid boy who we have.
No, we are following up with him. What we are watching now, that's what we are watching now. Yes, no problem. Yes, now we are watching. That's where we are standing now. In a trap now. Where's it?
Okay, bye.
Okay, all right. Okay, well, we end it here for now. We have tried for this day. So we'll end that here for now. Okay. Is it the same number? Hello? Okay, I think that was a mistake. Okay. So please share the video. Share the video. This Momo boy, Joker boy, the issue don't end. Since then, we're not talking about him because it's not relevant. So now his issue has been concluded. His own chapter don't close now. And the Riogaje now working on Baya Fefefe. Riogaje. So thank you all. Send you peace. Send you love. Yes. We'll see us very soon. And bye-bye for now. Bye-bye for now. Waga home. Anybody know her, so our boys are very young. Mona bring information come. All those boys, all of them will chop their hair. All of them will chop their hair because I can't work no, nothing to waste time put on my bye bye for now. Alright, bye bye for now.